And it's a new day. Excited to be here as always. The Trinity team. Kofi Frimpong. Efia Chumwa Kechri. My name is Kojo Marfo. God bless you. We are here and we are excited that you are also making time to be with us up until 10 a.m. The fisa break up himself nundu ebe boy yasha na watch for frase. Yempa ebo de se de wama yenkwan wama ya hoden no. Or the sika ebe ka ho na watch so aye nkunimdie baby bia wo bia ye dawase. Se wakan ye ho na o my Ghana obua abano afa ne ntoma pa afra. Kofi memo ache. Ejidi sa ho ye.
Oh nyankopon na dom ahoden ni twetwe mpa.
Weekend na ekoye.
Weekend so na emuye. I'm Shifi Uncle.
I see. Yeah, the Yamias. Evia.
Papa.
March.
Yeah,
Net say.
Adam.
Now what you say? You now what you?
Aye.
Bibia be kokama.
Papa.
Said the Oshusha no nsabe kan sa. Abusiafo aboaje bread na mo share on behalf of the production team, MCR, the news team, and the best people behind the cameras. Yeah, do bibia say. We are ready for you. And until Yabamwa who said a bibremo abebuono etie anopay, the Obonkrata said yensa canono on the wings of Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics and Millennium Constructions. Ya no ebeche no na fi agudi munsem activation. The community shield na abaso in Italy, in Spain, they have begun. The rest of us would also be a part of that. In Dianopay team no at the sports update ni na ebebro the looker front center and Nema etie. If you are top of your morning, and so top of your morning we'll be discussing the new patriotic party elections and all. Now for yama wakwenya ma one mampani edi nkomo eno achi Tree Crop Development Authority chief executive yene ne bedi nkomo na yene wa che nepa ekoso ewo wan so ye. The picture of the day, you would also have the opportunity of identifying the picture of the day. In summary, that's what we are doing. Your voice note, your text messages, and your WhatsApp messages are welcome. The show is always interactive on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on the X platform, on TikTok. Just look for Fache Television. Udruwa. Na oni ashen komono ase. Let's do the African proverb for this morning. 3 daughters and a mother are 4 devils for a father. 3 daughters and a mother are 4 devils for a father. That's the African proverb for this morning. If you
Yo abusiafo anopai ya bibremo abebuo ya yede bano. Ene de ya metutu ye hofo na ye besua de kuma bi na yanyante ase ewo saa abebuo yi eho wase maba miensa ene won mo na waya ahohomone nan ema wonaja bema wawo mama mako miensa wode ne yeka ho a omonyam ema nan ewo fie sa nipa nan eka won ho ebomu a won mo ba beye ahohom bia ya na etoda ekwan a be ma ne fa so ene won mo dili no ya na wo hauma evise ye nyina ye nim sa de ma ha adwene ema ye very troublesome yes I ye demanding e won niam bebre ho enti se mama miensa no ma me ne ka bom ho mo ye nan sa obehunu na papa no kra ne ho yira no e wo fie empepi no ema ho ne ma doso enti Oba odi kan je. De otoso mienu otwene se. De otoso miensa so oji. Na oba a ono ye oba tan ofie no ono so eji. Eba ne saa papa no etimi efa ebi akasakoa ne sere ya kwan so ebu saa bei ekire wo mu. Se mama baasa ene ena eye awonmone ana bonsamfo ema eja eno nkire se wo mo ya bonsamfo asina bonsamfo ya wode won ma bedua ne fie se wo beha no fisha se ni pakro ya wo mo na ma wani gye ewo efie ene asetenam but ase wo mo ebeye bebre sa na so ma ye crowd o mama papa na ye overwhelmed ewo fie waje ne ho a enye ofa ha we nie wasene ha we nie oso otwa nani afa ha we nie na omo football season ya omo asimu yi obehwe papa ipa target se ebi ene obehwe match bi a ewo ho maame nso ne mama yi omo nyina no ye kro omo se da bi ye de ebehwe telenovela enti papa no ebeka se de ya omo eye nnan no omo ye majority nti no ubo nse omo anu abro ne so ebewi ase no ma fa ne so ball no wa nya ahwe ono nso so obi abonten a enye yie ene na mu nyina mo hwe telenovela enti anope ya bebuo ne de eye enkyerɛkyerɛ ene ye de ema ye ho na ya hyada kyerɛ abebuo ya sese obi ebu kyerɛ wa nkyerɛ sɛ odi watam ana wo susu sɛ wo ye honhom bi eno abetena ne so ha no fi se ya nkasa no ye ho ahomete nanso ye ni wiase anka wiase nye dem ke wiase ye very dark ama mema fi se ye ne a ena ye man soroma no sere ewo baabia ya wo no mo enam enti aye ahuhuro ni awo eya momfa ye saa monso ye musa de etie ya na ye dan ya oba ba ko mienu bi de ubehunu ne devilish side umfa ne tote ti sa wona matia no anya abotre pa ene ye de atena enye obi a uma obufu ntantam nya sa wontumi no oba ntena ade no mo waye no kra ka wo pese ehunu ne sa ade no febro so nti ayi no ne ye adwena ni ye different said ye ehunu ye ma ye different enti ebia ye nhoho ade no a waye no ema wo nhunu no said ye wo pe no nanso ye mu no bon se ye few so se ye beka ba ma otirimu aya ode no na akwa ye bibia wo ho enti saa ne ete monfa ye saa na monkusa ye kakra said ye ode body dwo ato eja so no a wo ya ama na bene ama wadie no na etumi aboa na sa wo se oyire ne wo mama dos wo fie omo ha adwene na nti wo so sori na bepie na de he choka asumdue de asumdue unya bi wo fie da fi sa wo mo ekabo mo ye nnan wo bebu nkama fa so decision making no mu no sa wo kan asem na wo mo no maame adwene ya ba ko no mo ante wo de no ase a wo ye dan a emfa enti abotre mu a no makurokura ye ne a na ye nyina ya ka abomu amafia ye de na ye nika ti anopai kakra ye de ba ya ye de abekyerɛkyerɛ ye ho na ye ti sa ebe ya sese obi ebu kyerɛ wa nkyerɛ se nipa no obu animtia ana se wakasa tia wadi watem se wo ye bonsam demum eye kwan a ye fa so ede ensem atise kasako atise ye tonsrewa ema efie eye ni kan ja be ma no se ye meyire ne memade wo moye mabonsamfo na me ne wo muti o eye agronko a enye bibi hu bia ti ye nhye ne so sa na emoaye ye da se bebre anopai
right afia
akojo
na ade na ya mode yemfa mo saa so momfa mema saada said the mema tie wonyi ntum se sei na mema tie ndie ne o montena saa se
oba ne ade a omre enti monso ye mu se kosua sa bible na aka ho
na menka se won de ne nye masem ne se o ya appeal se
Yemfa mo saa.
Yemfa mo saa na saa na mote. And I'm say but mo de mo nyintu mu say na mema tie die ne wo ntina saa.
Mo hoden wa enema nyinaa mu. Enti bibia eye asem denden e ba no mo na ese mo so an de enti ne yeto bena yese mema mro. Enti asem denden bia mo na mo betimi asom na mo aso ade na no amayen. Ye de beba. Because sa na nyame aboyen.
Eni efia sa na tiere ne be ma no se ni usi bi anso fa ne saa.
Sesen.
Oh, si yemfa ma saa.
Yeah, kwan at the end of the day.
Yemfa ma saa.
Yeah, home.
Be ma no so de otie bi a so fa ne saa. Na fa me boa.
Dabi mo de ni bi no.
Oh, baby, I was a coach na sisi. Dabi
a wo de wo fa sesen.
Si yemfa ma saa. Akwan nyina mu. Se for ye saa.
Wo mo pese ware mienu ne
Yes.
Mo fa wo mo saa.
So ye nyesa. Ye de no ye adwene ne ye ha ye ha.
Ye fie na so ntimi
fa na saa. Ase ma ho ahudwan.
Ene so ntimi.
Ma ho ahudwan wa konya sanya na mu.
Ntimi fa na saa.
Ye de fa na saa. Sa kra twene de.
Oh nchire mu no. Dabi.
E ho de ye ntimi.
So ntimi fa ya saa de ha.
Ye kan fi asetena mu.
Dabi.
Say ye den ya ye ha adwene. Ene ade ya ma na nkasa nyame obo ye nkra wo ntedante ase ena mote ase entie normal dabi emma papa baby a opesa o le fa
me no so ha adwen
enya adu
it's any yes oba no ti ye for oba no saa be ma no so se wo so e kan so oba so fa be ma saa adon fa me boa
o se o mo ntia ase saa
be o to ti ase
SDF onwum bi no wonim sa me yo banti so me muye.
Oh, Debbie.
Na kro me na me yaba. Yaps nyum mpa. Reverend Yaps. Me yaba.
Sa you know auto no different you over.
Sa so boafo nti so me muye. Na ya me boko.
Efia ya fa mo sa.
Mo fa ya
fa mo so mo fa yi.
Mo fa ya sa.
Picture of the day. Oh God. Picture of the day, that's right. A beautiful photograph that shines our morning. If you are unimno.
Asoriba.
Okay. Kofi, unimno.
Oh, fa.
Unimno. Okay. And then I just say asem Yenhwe na fi the ubonka cha say the ensa aka no anope anemo enche as you send your voice note, your text message and your WhatsApp messages on 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Or the ba yabekin kaini nyina at the amount. Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics, they are into exports and import. It is all person the near free manone about my Ghana, or person be free or my Ghana mu manone. Now near Juma Kui Edin Komo. O person the apono eba my Ghana mu, o person the nkunya eba my Ghana mu. Car no awahu no obese yede esipo so brel ebedu a yenyi yewi a yemfa mre ofie asem ni ho ni nyina sente ase ebeye adwuma na afi nkomodie no obia ebedi ni huni Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics ebia so ye ewo Dichem Sukumase ha udun kran tema community 12 wo ho a wo ye adwuma stronko wasan ebia so ye wo Accra International Airport into what ben wo ye hia ne se wo ne won ebedi nkomo fa won numbers yi frɛ wo mo na bibibia pɛ sɛ wo de ba no won hwɛ na won siesie ma wo saa na adansie ho nneɛma nyina okɔ Millennium Construction nneɛma no wonsa ɛbɛka ne nyina na wo de akɔyɛ wo adwuma sɛ de wo pɛ no sɛ ebremu waboa sika no opasa ase atɔ anase opesa oton wa asase a Millennium Constructions ebeboa ama onsa aka ni nyina abusuafo amu ama no ne mo na mpempi no won wa mo besi won so no wo de wo haw ne ama ne ebrɛ nti o kariska bedu na afi o beba ne ye kyerɛ o de se wasase na ye wo dan no a won hu se onsa asifom Millennium Construction say me ni nkomo na ye ma wasase papa ye nsi dan no ma o ba wabe Joseph wanu akotena odem say gated community bu na opese otena akwanya no ewo homa o enhihye bia esese ye de boa ma odan ho nkrata asem ewie peye no e be ne saa e de amount mu si asori dan mu si school dan mu si hospital ana say e warehouse and the Millennium Construction saying common at one CC. Near what see a mound so dear, and one so this sika air conwa cotton. Timua woman on any day, and she shared the door no one, yes, see the amount said the bay a brow, brewa manoneno, ube drew fear, and yakwa. Millennium Construction Head Office or Bushen Nayas Junction. And it will name come now one some quite strong koso. The newspapers this morning, and as always, we begin with the daily graphic. The Daily Gist is here, the News Center is here, the Searchlight is here, the Daily Graphic, the Ghanaian Times, the Custodian newspaper, the Daily Guide, the Daily Analyst, all of them. So we begin with the Daily Graphic this morning with a photograph of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mahama unveils 5-year drugs production plan. Targets 70% pharmaceutical import cut. And corruption index stagnation worrying for development. Government not prosecuting opponents. These are stories on the front page, the Daily Graphic.
Daily Graphic, the Obokrata no any de Esha sie anopay. Mampani John Dramani Mahama Infoni Edaho. Na Nina ye said ye beya o my gun and Indifonia been for ya one mutimi frafra in row. Ewo o maimu o mujumedi betimi akon and him na fan into my pefra. Enti Mampani essay. One more day in Fienum. Ena AC one so na one more ashe say. Ghana ebetimi afrafra in row. Ya ahwode ewo mu na won mo betumi aton bi kra bi beko amanone na atimi aboa se omo eka ebibremu aman ahodo a omo ankasa timi gina wa ahwode so efrafra nro ye nro ahodo a my Ghana so beba abeka ho bie enti production plan no 5 years ena mpanimfo ehwem na wo se wo hwe ni mo se ohamu nchemu aduoso 70% pharmaceutical import one more ebekte so Chese enuro ya wakra free amanone eba o my Ghana mu emu ohamu nchemu aduoson wo ba betwa afri ho na Ghana no agina na ho oden so no watumi aye enuro ni bi enti ya nkase wo bi ewo fi a yentutu mrika enko aman bia so ti ye kwa kwakra nuro ede abaha enti wenum aye nhyehyɛ ya aban epese wo ye no ode ba Mampani John Dramani Mahama edi ho enkomo Transparency International for and a 1 month so extra say corruption a one sensem ase eto ntwada ewo my Ghana mu na susudua 1 mo ede hwe said ye ketase hye dwurum ne proye konofi kono ekoso ewo aban nwuma mu nkrofo eje adamdie no mo bun efa omanfo eso woye 1 mo dwurum ne frakadam no eda so a eginam ena ase so nte enti etisa de wahwe nsuo na tafa akon eno a enwe eno nso a entene nko ena corruption yi eta hwa ena da corruption sensem eye adwuma ewo memu eba ne saa emampuntu ya esefata sa eba o my Ghana mu no yensa enka Transparency International for na abo amanie yi aban lawyer panin so de atodwa se aban eni opepa bia se abanda de no masomfo ana sa woni a wamanyokuo ewo opposition no wanam ora so ebetata wo enye saa na aban adwene ye wonum kra se de ebinum susu se ora no omode baaye no abandada no mapamfo nko an ode wani asi won so won ma wo opposition titru ne MPP opposition amanyokuo kese no na aban lawyer pani a kire mu se enye saa na ekwan a won mo ebetumi afa so ama wo bia ya wa ya adwuma ama wo man no nkonta bo be kwaso frenchem na sika ni bi emma na ekwan ekwadi boto fufuro mu a ono beje di ato aban foto mu nti na operation recover all loot oral na ebaye na enye won ma wo maso mpen wa aban mu nti na wo mahada ayo madwen so mbetata won ma na ne wa chechire wonum sesi anu aba won kwadu uni esefata so do kwatuma na odo akotumu esese utua fine no atua enti ma manfo adwene nye wo mo se political opponent nti ena oral baye yesa eneti we ya ban lawyer pani amane ya wabo ani nyina Daily Graphic enedi aba.
The Ghanaian Times this morning has this story from the Vice President: serve with integrity, hard work, and he speaks to civil servants. The other story says cutting waste, key to economic recovery. President Mahama. Poor oral health linked to diabetes and hypertension. And an agency is seeking to target zero child marriage by 2030. Advocate support for teenage mothers to return to school. The Ghanaian Times.
Ghanaian Times so Eddie Mampani John Dramani Mahama ni mfoni aba. Amani a wobo eye ekwan a omen ebefa so na wasense ni dada mu biem ewo ni sikasem ne ntotwe mu. Ena Mampani ekire se enye sika bia ena wode won sakobo mu so wode kwa akwa ya adwuma a wonya mfaso ewo so. Enti ankane no a wo mo fa sika bia no wode afa ha no wode asena ha ya de koye we be wies ase no. Na wono mo enhunu ade bia sika no ede ba yesese sa waste ni nyina wono mo hwe na watete ne maso wono mo twitwa ne maso kra na wono mo ede adwene sebe ato sika ya wode eye adwuma no ho ekwan ya wono mo fa so eyi sika efiri aban foto mu edidi dwuma enti de won peso mo hwe ni mu ni se bibia sika ekohye mu no emfa so beba so ede ama oman no na atimi aboa magana sika sam afa ne ntuma pefra na etumpon ebim asye ehwa ma emema ene nkwada bamboso Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection ena wono so ekire say afi 2030 die na wono ma hwa ma nkwada nketo a wonu won panin fie so a wono ma wo for tata wono mo ehye won ma wo kwa aware child marriage wono mo atu ase kra na wo bo homode papa ede nhihya ahodo bebre egu akwan mum ahwe se wono mo ebetimi edru saa botaye no eho na enkwada etete saa no wono matimi akosuku na de si wo mani so daache no wono matumi anyini na wabeye na odokotani bi eda ha Dr. Emmanuel Ba abeka ene wono so ekire se diabetes and hypertension ni nyina ka ho bi ena ama sesei sebe mpredua sankrofo enum apomden ho nsem nheda enkoyie enti oral health ewo wo ho no niema nheda enkoyie no ahu se wanum aye basa me nchirechire mu bebre anopai oral health de sese wo hunu sane e wanum ahu ni de sese ekọ na eyeyie na baabi a wo bekọ a wo kasa no enkrofo entuatua won mo hwene wase empepi no one my hypertension and diabetes ne ta hia saa wo ha no saa nyare wei so ene de enum nyare wa ahodo eba ya ema no ha wo manfo ahodo bebre na Vice President Professor Jenna na Opoko Ajiman ene wode eto oman asomfo ya wode won mo atoto enwuma ne atena ya ahodo ano se adwuma bia wode ahya won sa wo ye no fa no kredie ye enu achi ye adwumaden ebo ase de be ya baabi a wo no ebekwa animu na etumpon na wo ankasa so di wo huni kuta wo modie mu na feeling keka obia am for basa na wo gidi mbone te afutu a ono so de ama civil servant eno no Ghanaian Times amani.
The Chronicle newspaper this morning focuses on the New Patriotic Party with the story MPP regional elections, Koka Okoboy emerged winners. And Takwa Mine lease, Goldfields meet key renewal terms, Chamber of Mines. And Ocheman accuses Acheremansa DC of doubling in chieftaincy matters. The Chronicle.
Chronicle so ebo amanye. Na wase okọ Ocheman mu a one more edensa etnetne Acheremansa DC so se nananmo ahemfo ntawantawa ne nsensema ekwaso nyina DC hyase. Ena wajije takra ojem DC so nyina adwuma eno no enti ontune hofo na wanyi na no emfiri na nanom ahensem emu na wo ha bia ama ne so daachen na wode chairman ode ne ho kwaku apia Koka ne mfoni aba eno wose enano memne da regional elections across MPP amanyoko no mu no Koka afa Asante Mantem ena Okoboy enso afa Enkran Mantam emu Takwa mine list ehon sensem no ena Goldfields for ene empanimfo a wakabie wom ewo man sika kokko ene fumagudie tuo na tena yemu ehia na wo moguso a edidi nkomo sede beya mining list no a ewuo no mo pese empanimfo trem ma wo mo no obetimi aye ho adwuma na we Chamber of Mines empanimfo ena ebo sa amane se Goldfields for omo entina wo moto so kra asem no mo nye mu tra sa ama ne nko wo mo guso edi nkomo se de be ya tumi krata na obesan de ama wo mo biem ama wo mo tuf magudi e wo Ghana ha Chronicle ensuni.
The publisher this morning, enough of the IMF bailout after forcing rules out the 18th IMF deal for Ghana. And the MPP regional elections is captured in here. Okoboy, Koka, Asibu, and Abronya DCE cruise to victory, the new publisher.
The new publisher so enie na what the Dr. Cassell ato forcing or main so far was share in Sika Samson in Foni Aba. And was say IMF, they say the aye yo, aye ye, yama hobium. Ghana enya free mu atete ne hono pa de oti no wo koda da. They say o man wan kasa bebo ne ho bra. Wo mo abepe kwan bi afa so na wo mo abofoto a wo betumi e de akekere Ghana. Na sa wo san akọ IMF de Nya dia ebesi biem enti we no ase won mo pese wo mo ya na deal no de etoso edu nwoche Ghana san de ne ho kohyem eno na minister say aha ya wie ye mpe bailout bi e free IMF ho biem say Ghana no ebegira ne na so no abo ne ho bra na wochie abato ya ekoso memene da no won mo yi amantam akandi former MPP amanyoko no wo ha okoboy eda ho wono di nkunim Koka di nkunim ena owura Asibu wono so di nkunim ena chairman Abronye wono so edi nkunim ti amane the new publisher abono.
The Daily Guide this morning, MPP elects new regional bosses. Baumia calls for unity, and Samia Uku denies Yoko arrest. British Ghanaian Cambridge professor found dead. These are stories on the front page, the Daily Guide.
Daily Guide so I the MPP amanyoko no na wotwe wie ya abato no ho nsem aba ena o kire se won mo yiyi mpanimfo a won mo ebedi mantam no MPP amanyoko no animo amanaboa na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wono ne Frank Atuni ma MPP amanyoko no ena waye tiri ena ode etu dwasa abato no achi yese afiachi abofunu bia ni hobiem tomato aba na wia One masumdue ne nkabomu enya adwuma e wo party no emu ora Samia Wuku was say yokofo enche ne ba bia sade Ghana fo edi ho enkomo no ena yese wokọ Cambridge a opani bi oye Ghana nim na wasan eye British oye professor e wo Cambridge ho ade chen ya ne dem wawu eda ho ama no akwa rehosema Daily Guide aboho amade anope.
The Daily Analyst this morning with a big story, gold board up against a powerful interest. The Duncan Williams spray for gold sector. TCDA, Tree Crop Development Authority CEO, outlines a vision. He will be our guest this morning. Violence will not fix what words have broken. That's from the IGP to the Christian and the Muslim community. Samia Uku denies report of Yoko arrest, and no mining company is bigger than Ghana. The Daily Analyst.
Daily Analyst, and so abo amane TCDA, kwankyerɛ for penny, and one also didn't need to ade huno egu akwemu ede ahwɛ ekwan a Ghana betumi afa so na enuadua ene ehon sensem nyina betumi akoyie saa tenaye no ebetumi etumpon na afa ne ntoma pa efram na IGP and one also at the air to just to trust them any penchen and yet no ena ebetumi abua and nti esum fekuo mienu ye wo o my Ghana mu no omo hwe so obeka won ho abomu fi se won mo banu no wo matena asumdue mu mfie bebre e wo Ghana nye sesei ena won mo ebehwe ama nkrofo nsem bi a won mo ka akofa mpapa mu ene nkyiraka akere aba won mo ntemte Kristofo ene enkramufo ajobre asumdue enyini tim na mampani John Dramani Mahama so akọ inspector science lab project a won maye e wo UTAS na Osofo Duncan Williams Archbishop and was say God board enyo omone honam ni moja na enyo etumfu akese woni a da ne da womoda sori a wodo 19 tim fom na wo hwe senka ebegu enwu gold board Eni amanya basa da won momoka na edi seye emra ema pani a woda no enti mpai bo ene oman ni nyina yemfa yekotodwe ngu fom ye mompaye ehon sam da ha ena minister say mining company bi ani ho ya wo so chen Ghana enti omanfo ehunu ne sa Ghana so chen company kura wa ba na so ba betu fumagudi enti wuni a wo ye bone na ubu Ghana emra ya ebata fumagudi etuo ho a obagye utumi krata afiri hunsem wo hwa ade a wapiri ho same oku ono so say yokofo enchi no enti wenom the Daily Analyst amani.
We gist you this morning on the front page of the Daily Gist. It says Galamsey gone out of hand. Anodompre fires Mahama. The other story upon Nkrumah sues CJ over selective justice during legal vacation. Gold, not Eurobonds, is sustaining the city. National Petroleum Authority boss Eduji Tamaklu. MPP regional executive election. Abronye retains Bono. Coca sweeps Ashanti. Baumia congratulates elected officers. The other story says NDC scamming youth with fake jobs. Samia Uku denies Yoko arrest. The Daily Gist.
Daily Gist is what just see and sembebre anopay. Na esro hopa no ura franka no dompre. Ena want to be money man penny John Dramani Mahama no say Galamsey. E won sem no. Agensem. Baby edru no asam no kakra enka. One more than she shape gu kwan mu ne blue water gas and one gas 9 months of war. Omu nyina ye adwuma so Galamsey. Etu atese da ekoso agensem nti. Watutu bia mane mampani John Dramani Mahama pa. Na Kojo Nkrumah. Ofonse ayire bi mra hye bedwani no se Chief Justice pa. Na we enyimu be na opesa wo ya ne saa no. Ene sen alayafo ekọ mahumgie mu na won makopa ahoden foforo aba. Tutu court no mu na court enso nye na home na lawyerfo ne ba na mo ato asem nie ne so. Na asa wo bo pa hyeda yi nsem binom se no de chinchina atwan esese agagefo tena so na won mu die nipa no a wodi na asem no so ne lawyer ni e na beba begire mu o court atwitwa age no na sa lawyer e legal vacation eye dan e na omo de ne client akogina court adi na asem ti Kojo Nkrumah so won ti ase de enti a legal vacation koso na Chief Justice say won mo pentem nti nsem bi no mo ho a wonni ene wo se wo Chief Justice dese e de na kopie mu e wo court se wo mra na o mayi ne ho anu we die selective justice enyimu ntan pa wo mo peso mo bu ntanchi a e de etia woni a won masem e wo court no na onra Eduji Tamaklu National Petroleum Authority NPA panino ene ono say nye Eurobond ne kura Ghana biem na mu man sika kokko no obo ade de adom ye won sase mu no eno a ena ekura Ghana ama city no etumi agina nnenan so MPP regional executives elections so weekend no won ya won madi nkuni manta mu a eya kese no won nyina mfo ni gu animum na ode no pani a wada wayi ni mfoni aba na nse wokodi nkomo bi en wo say NDC for ba no omo the youth manifesto ebaye youth manifesto no nyame adom omo timi aye mu adwuma nyina awie na Ghana mebo ho nkyere won adwuma ba obi eye bi da no na wo say NDC for omo scam Ghana mebu no enwuma a omo so omo de bema wo nyina say ye fake enye nwuma papa bia na ubisa obabu no bi say NDC ba ye no omo de wayi ba ya omo de owura maleke basintale beto anoi onya adwuma bi ya obi abekasa da bi enti wenom eye kwadu bi a enipa binom de ebo NDC ne wayefo ena Samia Uku so se yokofo enche no ensem eda Daily Gist mo so am.
Let's wrap it up with the Metro Lens this morning with these two stories. Lead the reset agenda. National Health Insurance Authority Deputy CEO tells NDC communicators, and Chichire Hene declares war against Langard, vows tough action. The Metro Lens.
Metro Lens enso amane edaha na NHIA Deputy CEO enedeto NDC communicators wonma womudi nkutahoma party no ewo babia ya wonmo ebegina se reset agenda no womuni animu ya womuni nkomo no mane ntwaso mu yie besine Ghana for dodo no na sa reset no kra womonte ase enti communicators no asade ne se won mo bedi hu nkomo no akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛmu ama Ghana for ate ase yie enti National Health Insurance Authority ani abedi akyire e na etu communicators ne fosa chechere hene wono so asai kon de den pa e wo galam langas fo so na osisese wo be ma na basem aye din ama wono mo abasem mu odin e na ode kɔ wono mo so obetu anamon a ebeboa ma langas fo adwuma wo mu die wo chechere nyina wo de abawie ye biso obi timi kɔtɔ asase na nanom ehyira so ama no enkrata nyina ekura no o hyase ase wo ye ho adwuma langas fo se ni eni no kɔtɔ ahyese nipa no so saade ni nyina wo mo nsoso so enti obehwe na wako atu ase Metro Lens amane a wo de ebaye eni
Yada say anopes wa gibrena wo hwen. As always, send us a voice note, a text message, WhatsApp message on 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Yes, we are active on our social media platforms, Facha Television. Now, if you didn't come on a free or coffee.
Over.
Uko KFC Obi.
Over there be. There be. Banko Obi.
Honestly, one monitor the course with KFCs no.
I said, "Feminine dano mi twem, eko me ma me ho a hene makoko ben. Na de omo bi o ho nkyeye no. Oh my God. Chese nipa no atwa kankose atra bakoko ben kwan num. 15 cities inti.
If you are na nkomo no wo no. Eho na asem no wo no.
Oh. Adia. Yeah, bromo.
Ninim whether, but I was sad.
Our father now row.
Oh,
Okope KFC taste.
No, and yet KFC taste no Okope. The fact that Nkofo struggle to the extent that say omote say obetimi enye aduane edi at 15 cedis. As I say, oprea sen in Sabe. That's how I'm looking at it. And yet, a Jumakuno. But the fact that you say, oh, yeah, Tom Adriana, no, Yatiswa Basa, Nani Padoma, Ekoshiapo Pebiedi. What I say? Because we're near no. 15 cities, no.
Intimate
baby Fufrobia, mano.
Hey!
And it was not just Kumasi and Asante. Across the country,
the whole Ghana.
Yeah.
That's how bad for me the situation is. Say, Yatisu, Bia me pedian nkodi.
Na manfo fum.
Na nyame anya wadom no anya no bia. 15 cities no. Entimi ntohwe ma no. Eho me nkomo no wo ma me na. Line no almost saying na yese be obenya aduane adie. Line no almost sanne pandemonium esi ni nyina se. So nya sa aduane ni bi at 15 cities no odi.
No correct.
Asam ni nyina no. Sanya no a.
Offer KFC taste so.
That's why if you are tasting the offer we na wa me a. Go have 15 cities no. Na mi hu abrante bi o se na dom inshira to so.
What me ato.
Ho ye police fo hu sa so dom na
ho fever to so.
Obefre wo mo. Emo mo koto mo de. Na nipa na favor ato ne so no. Wato num. No the command boys no na obia 30 cities. The favor ato ne so no.
Was to 15.
Okay, business.
And so to be 15 cities.
They will to park no. Maku 15.
Oh, okay. Then we was 5.
So about 30 cities.
Was 5. Jebia no. Okoton no. 30 cedis. Said the bear, Obenyam fa. So nam will be a favor at all. Nanka weninda. Ye favor at all so. Na sam no dialope ye guso aye di nkomo ye ba. Ye na obecha no nso na wo ho adwenkyira wo de aka ho aman. And eja bedu. Omawie the new patriotic party
offer
regional elections. Omawie.
Basa ye peaceful. Me no na mani aje.
Oh yes.
And no crowd there me dey na be say baby aya bedu no so obi ko to aba 7 years and dey be nsi. Na results no ene ho nkomo no. Results no ne ho nkomo no. E na che say afa asem foforo aba. Professor na all kind of story no. Owa manone a we film the professor with the Ghanaian background we film say okoye na de no na plagiarism niema yi plagiarism niema no na akofa asem no aba wa ye wie atra de ama nkrofo age ma che say o sha na nkrofo na akodege
okay
and omo hu say the build up to becoming who he has become no as a plagiarism be ekoso o baby
Professor Jason Atakwesi Ade.
And a pressure abana I'm just esa na school no say school ni hu e ba asem hwanum na de professor Ade no ma omo anye checks on the presentations and then near me ka ho ana na sane ma na afi yete say yes we film so the question is whether there was so much pressure and I say untimi manage the stress of life
depression of
abritri asetna no just simple so
ono kra no say at a first glance ya na so ba the pictures bi ma ma hu bebre ne nsa ne locks no wa hye no yeah no so class am for
but of MPP nkomo
oh say ye kwaba
ya to aba na wie
ye kwaba ye ba be disa nkomo
ni peaceful chaos and pandemonium biama
ebisu
the numbers are interesting
eno de ye dan ya obi so besere
they would come back and discuss that one ye na ye homre na afi yemfa agudie mu nsem se de yensa kan wa ma no ne o man Ghana ni nyina bra ugusu a wo hwe yen Daybreak Jumadie wo fache television ye ba sesi a
This is sports. This is sports.
Indeed, Fatcher Sports. This is sports. Anytime he walks in the morning, you know that we have exclusives for you. I don't pay yemfani na emro Abu Diaby.
Ofa.
Abu what say?
Ofa me oyo me patrol sir.
You anu me hwefo ba ka kire say enkwani ahoden wo hɔ a anidaso wo hɔ. Eti bibia e fine.
Sure.
Bibia e fine. Yedimi nya de wiase ehwehwe free yen ho ni nyina. Ba de ensa besom bia e beda ase.
No
Na ya poma koye nim.
no crepa ofa. No crepa.
And say ya me read messages na anopa ode eba no.
Oh.
De na wotwe de wo mu ana de abetum wo hye nkrofo nkran.
Yeah.
Mo adwuma no no. One man near the more how no more encouraging golf.
Sure. And here is a
Well, women down upon there, na a chain down. They say the SME yen say as a Luther King, a man warning.
Oh, okay.
Because I go on only wood, you know, and there are some member pay. Anyway, I'm sure that we have a lot between Rana Joe and the Anope, who say Rodri Adiano Afa. And then the Keka. I young local front, no, a man born in the end, no, said the name Echo.
Aremo akwa be ba Fache TV ne Jordan Daybreak ye bana ye di agudie mu nsem ketewese aboni tauna yako ye di nane mako ye pera mamidino Abu Diaby Binance executive producer Lutakin Habib Mohammed and Afisono Ricardo Vaz omunyina teacher jumadi no ye di iramit meramana ye sha seria weekend di ye babe rom ne ye di nkoma eka se bout bi be koso ewo Argentina na munkomo no na baby jet na kwada your friend Lai na neko akwa jama habwa manema deda di pretty mera mo my Ghana but okren komo no series city a na say just Lai ye disqualify no e wo the WBA featherweight title about na ekoso wa Argentina yina say yezu nu akoto tweye a ye twede bone na eze ne mra no ebo ebra tini nyina mo no na ewo so mo hwe na ye ntutu ye beboa na mra no so no etimi aye ne dwumanti no disqualification abomode akana ano edin de ho nsem no ewura metimi era ma ye fiona ye ko ye nim the Black Princesses enche bibia ewura ma bosumi ede anim no ne de toso mbako enum ene abomode are FIFA U20 Women Championship no ejepeni akoso e Poland etu join ya omo final training session a omo ye no wo Ghana ye nko na yenko enjoy kakra after no na nkomoro ho no ato aso etimi era ma. All right, here no ye komane ya baba berama ye bomodena ye dinabo man ye madeda di pera martina ma me time anra na ye place no the Black Princesses ebo market me fi Ghana ere omini akwa chemo Poland na nyambo bosomi ye de ni de tosunum o ma bomodena the FIFA Women Youth Championship no etimi asha se ayere so meko akwakobu ejuma na bibia akoye kama so etimi era menti pictures no ene guso a wo enjoy a ebo man ya madeda yi so no etimi ede emayera so ejamo na afisem no ebadia Media Sporting Club Limited eramo ewola Côte d'Ivoire horoma bomode omo preseason no omode ram to join na ahwe a omo ball game back weekend yi omo ne Afad Plateau ene de boy game ni ndi tutu tutu ze coach Ibrahim Tanko nene mrantie no mo eye djuma eboa mane makoye pere mo Marvin so mo koe no omo bo matches awdo na ni nyina na ye preparations a omo eye se 2026-2027 Ghana Premier League no shase a omo etimi John Manaso na afere CAF Champions League no shase a nyama be de ye pere ama omo na eye champions na ahwe se de nkomo no esieti a nyame bo abena de enim na omo beba omo be du ya pe top 4 no ebekoso after no Super Cup no ebekoso na afidi akaka no atomi de manim na aboa na ne makoye pere am after the game no coach Ojamu bo ejuma dere mo as assistant coach Amanko a draw no munya no say and on pinkese no edi ne nkomo no eriche.
My impression is very clear, and then we are depending on our objectives that we are here. We are in pre-season. Pre-season normally, we set a target for the team as a coaches. We know what we want, and that is what we are still building on. And it's better now. We are seeing more improvement in the game, especially the games we are playing. The boys are improving step by step. We are moving forward. So we are hoping they can do it, and they.
Eltia lawyer komane coach dia to ya nkada omugiri so meko manim na aboa na niam akoye pa etimi area mom yan de ze Accra City Invitation Tournament bi Japan aba betudwa na we no team say one crime patamono and omobomo de momonti shase 21st August na kuwi 23rd and ohema ene Heart Africa Academy Complex Pobiman on Japan akoso dinuwema 9 a.m. na 3 p.m. na ewram na niam de the Imperial Mountain All Blacks ka ho bi and I remember the answer Paul City ka ho, Fishing FC ka ho, Accra to focus no, ebe ka ho na aboa, e di no twiyama, ene ejepene na sa tournament no, e romo pubi mine aboa, na ne madede di Imperial mom, ye romo Accra to focus ma so no, pe imperfe ni Benemuna, ono na ne oye general manager de ma bobo kono ko shia fans no man komodidi awodo na akọ na meeting a fans no shia mudie no pimpa no kro ama so no di nkoma akra yen kono yen kotie nkoma ne wabomode de jai
is that our supporters which stand behind our team. That's all we ask from you today, that we need your support. Without you, the 12th man, all our efforts will be difficult. Our efforts will be in vain if you don't have the 12th man. What makes us great and what will make our team great is to have you behind us. Improve our relationship with our supporters. Like I said, it's very important for us. And what?
There no ye command people no abomodiera to yati phobia. And also more air na nema dediera mo massa now players are more a transform no Hamza Isa akọ Ramo South Africa na Mauluwayo Ram ewo Egypt mo contract aba na wi no Steven Apia side the contract na ba wi na David Opona frane era mo hwese bia mejo mo kan mo makọ no Theophilus Collins ni no Kisubonten edini nyina na heart folk nkoma eni yeri tugeri ama krobia koma se Asante Kotoko yehwe no mo so ni Ramo ewo maso kakra na yeni nkomonra the brands manager kokushia players no na nkomo didie mu no ene sere niam no esi ekoye no meeting na ewura mu yanko na yankokwe kakranti sere niam na esi etie at we omo training e course so ti omo me time a David Obinya kon e koko meeting players na ni no ni omo di nkomo no yakone yankoti kakra
you need permission I'm going to check this and yet they are not so be supposed to be approve mommy. For example, TikTok okay. There are certain ways if you use on TikTok you will be banned, right? Exactly. So if TikTok has those regulations, as a club we also have same regulations. Thank you. So thank
the no ye command the brands manager Mirizi we bad once in the Ramo area ma coach Eric Tenkler and some common the NHL players and so yanko ni yanko kuti kakra. The no ye command AP pano a bomber to Yanra. Omo issue omo no is a winning enema David Obinya akudi emejidi ebe na boa guys no pa nye bibibia and I professional play do bibia wo so ye in players ni bu anajo 10 11 pm bu 12 na fe no gina TikTok live enti ni nyina no nkomo bia ye omo baba bedi no and na coach so kan brabo mu nsem chomo so be successful e jumaden na edu a se wo maintain no eno so edem pa diria Menuzi ebe bana ya babi die no nkomo na abwa maniama kuyeda mama weekend so na coach koroko former coach omo ebo mode kokuja na ma mekwan ni adia na ahwe coach Prince said eniama esi ekọ eni mu ntutu ya na team ni kuku round na ma me enjoy kakra Adia no nouns in the pimper Freddy Menzo na fi Tinkler and amia me chama okurunku any other players no or mobile modi diasa a bohmani makuye party weekend in a quick prince and so a bomodian and mammy fimono you kujana kwan crack coach shedding kose ed in the but in zenka cracker the biabe ko kama pa and urwani suchiemu e wadi wishing one no or more super cup no more bonan kakraka yaba Eromo the grand finale weekend Monsieur Sebusia Bontoa Dwarfs IDK ID Pandi yesan ye adi ni bi nti penalties no na unze and they were enjoying it. They are no the road to the final na and also no mahre kakra. And the series here Dwarfs share Nsuapon Fidelity FC and a Kofoidi Sympathy FC Soba Tram Divisa at the grand finale. Mysterious Busia Bontoa Dwarfs, IDK Pandi, and a Kofoidi Sympathy and a debebo enia a game no bed year papa. Every quick in Amramere Amanone Kakra na Yanyana Fino. The Akibian to us so 18 farmer there. Weekend in our Urwanichemu ewo the WAF corner. Ekoso Morocco grand finale no etimi eko so na Cameroon mano first half na no ma yidwuma ne simple omobo Malawi e ka no mako nyensa omo entimi anti o the ally no to so ma na enjoy a onze na ye game keto akra na e game na no ediane na mo na eboa ma ne makoyi kama pa so no etimi e mo duze Cameroon mayo ano no omo wi ade ne tentem kra first department na omo nane Malawi for ne kano mako miensa na utumuzampa na ano edian eboa mane makoye petimi de ma Cameroon no mo mariano na after the game no ori omo celebrations no say ne omo je waf kono eri akom kroma na enya de keto akra so onyo omo celebrations no so na or the toso de ma utumuzampa e niji seba na ekwo etimi de ma Cameroon mariano yanko kutie kakra Ati amo ye di ro mo no a wo se course no ye hwena ye mboso ntentem na afie won se de nema esi eti women fair play team no eko etimi edema Algeria minor na utumuzampa amujiri so oboba tournament you know ejuma oba be no na no edian eko edema mo na afie so no ohwe women golden boot na erozo ko etimi edema Malawi abayo a ene ni dino ye frene timwa Chewanga ono na ne yeko etimi ede ema no mo yenuanom omo nyina Chewanga di no ye wotabita Chewanga we na kwere ma timwa Chewanga ojame de Malawi ono ene bomodi agodi mutu no ko ede ma no ena afi so no women player of the tournament no and also head the yeko etimi ede ema na kwere ma Cameroon ni ba ye friend Monique Nkok na yezo mugiri zo no so ejuma Obaba bebo no tournament mu no ano edem pa na women best goalkeeper no enso ko etimi ede ema Cameroon no goalkeeper your friend Michelle Bahaina ono na ndi no omudiri zo no so modebo boy no na ano edian ni nyina mo na ebo ma bibibia ekoye kama so na ede ma na yere hon sel no era metimi era ma weekend matches outdoor na etimi eko so na game back na ano edem pa de Telecom Cup Bayern Munich any RB Leipzig edi ebo ani or the game no ebe to so na wa enjoy kakra na game no mu nkomo no na sere niam na isi akwa no players no dodo na announce mo presence na otumuza no edem pezanze ene Ishmael Saibali ajoin team no was ohwe na oye ntutu bia ebe mo bia nzo no nso ready nti Bayern ejo mo na so boy kamiensa e team from IB Leipzig etimu bako the etiense Luis Diaz and afiso no orwani chema Nathaniel Brown ena Jamal Musiala omo ebomode etimi enya goals ni bia ebo amane madeda di pere ma ban na game ni eborom 86 minutes no enza ankomo no asana ye twense ban for no eri medical report beba mama Jamal Musiala ni incident no enini de hu ya ne se Musiala ekọ fane fasa wenye Ishmael Saiba ukra ni hu ni ntemdu wontema enka boy ni buhwe ka boy no ebuhwie se ukra ma sema nke beba no ano edempa duwe ma Ishmael Saiba li ama weekendi kofo ebo na baso ze ejuma no ye ni jumadi a wadi no ya de aboa papa enye sa enka yenti asempa na nzu ni amone ye twenze ne Bayern for no officially omode report beba ababe ramu na ya hu sede ene Jamal Musiala na pomde no esi etie ne sede niema no esi e kontie sa prepare ne no so no etie de mu nkomo no eramedi me edi ama club friend is out on a eko so na man for enjoy either Barca ne Barca give no ana Real Madrid ne Shaka no fear na ya bobo so weekend matches a ye record ya club friendly say net here Chelsea ball me and some Real Sociedad timu ba Morgan Rogers nya 1 goal and João Pedro ball modern eribi eka ho kama Pabusha Mönchengladbach bagbo you know Aston Villa timu bako Mainz 05 shebino Emma Bournemouth timu bako Everton shebako ma Lille Metropole shebako na Manchester United shebino Emma AC Milan ebo mekano mako enina senete Harry Maguire and afis no Patrick Dogu muni nya goals no edema Manchester United AC Milan goals no Samu Chukwueze Cisse nyabi and Gonzalo Ramos and Ruben Loftus-Cheek so no ebo modi eribi eka Dortmund shebino Emma AS Roma enso ehye mienu ena true enso ehye ba koma mega SV ekokobo mu mienu Inter Milan hye ba koma Real Betis entimi anti 82nd minute no ena John Stones ebo modern nya go no etimi edemo Liverpool ebo matches mienu nra anopa no muni komo game no end 0-0 na enyume no omuchi komo bo meka yenua omo entimi anti Kodigapo enya go ni na Jeremy Jacquet ebo modi bi eka on Shaq no fear an shebia ma Real Madrid kobo mu miensa Vertens are na Gelsenkirchen ra wo Germany Kylian Mbappe di Hausen and after in SP omuni nya go so na emo na FC Bar ebo mi no ema Barcelona bo mekano mako nu Karim Adeyemi and after na Abdul Karim enya bi Lami Yama penalty and akwara na ye freni abisi Ghana ni akwara no edi 2 goals eka ho niema eko yie pa etimi ma Barcelona ye ron sem ni ready ama Nottingham Forest ebo mi no ema start break omo anshibi na face no Newcastle share ba koma Strasbourg so no etimi share ba kwa otumuze na no edim party no matches a weekendi ejepene eko so a munsem no ye di erom so na etimi ma ye ko ye ni no ye free ni nchemu or ye free community shield cup weekendi eko so ewo Cardiff na Arsenal team na omo ehihera no edimpa omo zo abobodi a the first department no na omo ye Manchester City for omo adwuma wie da ni na ene zo omo bo Man City e ka miensa omo ntimi antiretie under 1 minute na Ricardo Calafiori enya the first goal 28 minutes Kai Havertz Eddie kan na second half no ye ba ya pe 48 minutes no Martin Odegaard e bo mo de Eddie kan ho eboa mane ma ko yie pa etimi ere ma club no na after the game no coach Kojo ere ma Arsenal pe perfect Mikel Arteta Eddie bianze na win we aba etimi ere ma na after the game no say na Arteta edi ne nkomo no ere che
to like in that performance. What did you like the most?
Well, a really good performance so early in the season to play at the level that we've done it and to show the desire that we showed in every action. I was really impressed. Really, I said to them, I really enjoyed watching them play.
2 assists for solid.
Until no year come on the out Ghana Anje performance a guys in put in abia to aso bisazi ehuze ne Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus, Ethan Waneri, o man make squad no na being a coach no they are na ka fan boys na eko ano mo tra say no so na Teta eyi ya no.
Couple of players that weren't involved in the Arsenal matchday squad today, Martinelli.
Not to have the ability, and I've been fighting with the Premier League to extend them to accommodate more players in the squad because it's always tough because they deserve to be in the squad, there is no question. Ethan as well, Marley as well, that has been the whole preseason with us, so hopefully we can change that rule and players can enjoy on the pitch and being an option to play and contribute to the team as much as possible.
No. Same pay obo anan commodity is APF for them by registration when BMU no munya enough players ebetimi abomode na made squad no omo ameki na abo ama boys no enjoy mu game no na ne makoye pera mo Kai Havertz after win no ono so ekase na see and also didn't come on a chair.
Season with silverware, how important ground running?
Yeah, I think very important, especially against our rivals, against City. It was nice to beat them and start the season off strong in a good way, in a good manner, and on top to win another trophy. I think it's always nice.
And as a forward,
Until no year come Havertz about one the tuja Enzo Maresca after the game non central for Bisano said me Ofi Rodri will give me mana say and on us ball one day
again I said already Rodri is a player that just won the World Cup Ballon d'Or. It's a top player that all the teams they need a player like Rodri, so it's not about if we miss Rodri or not. I think the ones that they played today, I think Elliot was quite good, was his first game, Matteo, but yeah, again I think we can find many things after this kind of defeat. We just need
Atiamo yes somebody to ga team biano be peso player like Rodri. It is all mafino mumfino Gilles Elliot Anderson, Mateo Kovacic, ne omo makano, jumana no edempa Ruben Dias, ene omo captain. On introduce omo die no, onzo chezo munya abutre coach mona ba fe na team no ehhye say no mo so e kan nsem ne che.
New start feel like for you all under Enzo Moretti so far?
Well, it's obviously a positive energy and the feeling of a lot of work to put into. It's part of any transition for things not to be so perfect in the beginning, and you need to push through. You need to keep on working. You need to communicate. You need to make things work between us, and obviously with Enzo as well. And I feel like we're
Atiamo ye koma Ruben Dias sheri atuga no edi papa di weekend na no edi mami time Arsenal lift your trophy no normal fans and enjoy kakra.
Community Shield. And Arsenal win the 2026 Community Shield. The Premier League champions with a trophy to start off the brand new season.
Atiamo ye Arsenal no mabo modia. We are curtain raiser next week. Pepe dem. And a week we crampo Saturday na EPL no bomodi ashase was a Friday na ewuram na boa na ne makwera Ellen Holland record na e woman city na asa no ede ezi obae wa bo final bibri akwani che goda enti o the Holland record no to so ma na ahra otumu ze record a de na no ede kakra because you go poacher and ejuma na obo na no ede so check ya 11 final 0 goal. Community Shield 2026, FA Cup 2026, Carabao Cup 2026, FA Cup 2025, Community Shield 2024, FA Cup 2024, Community Shield 2023, UEFA Super Cup 2023, Champions League Final 2023, FA Cup 2023, Community Shield 2022. Diama kofo ekaze uniano ne die na yezemize ye money enje but they do final ne dia ya na edizo bonzo jana na so a obo ejuma bo ma ne makoyi kama pere ma weekend so La Liga no Ebomodi 8 Eshas here. Yereni ambo result yenye in La Liga or the highlight in the so amana wa bomodi 8 enjoy na one who said nyama esi eko ye ne said ntutu no na esi etia na no edempa anti La Liga matches ye jepeni e record ye no Eshas na no fida na say na matches ewramu in La Liga no esi eko ya mehwe na mede hon komo na aba be wramu 8 edi amao Deportivo Alaves omo miensa gite fentimi ante sebia ehimienu ma Rayo Vallecano timo bako Red Crab the Racing Santander bomienu ma biare ebomienu Espanyol bomiensa UD Levante entimi ante ni game ebekoso no Deportivo La Corona 7 p.m. ebo Elche na Wednesday Atletico Madrid bebo Malaha Thursday Rayo Vallecano enso ebebo Deportivo na Thursday Corona no so no anampu Saturday de anim no Real Madrid mo so no aba bebo mo de na aboa na ne ma de da ye pedi amo mo wadi chemo France so a the Super Cup no eje peneko so Lons Boboko no ejina omo na so a omo so eche Paris Saint-Germain na Luis Enrique ne mrante no tumuze na ne ma end da di nkrenfa ma omo mo eka baako a omo ntimi ante 32nd minute no and a foreign Calvin ebo mo de nya the only goal na aboa amande Lons ajijumadi no eri show mo na so anema ekoyi kama pa so etimi edi ema na munkomo ne sere mun service tie no omamienu nyina abo 10 against 11 ana so mo bo 10 na timusa no edi ananka PSG for ne hwese nema ebekoyi pere amomo ma me time Lons no mo present your trophy no edi amomo no o feeling na we need a time on the call my fans no my time I no present the trophy no area mom no say na feeling no na esiete Antiamo bobo kwe for Lons and I was a knee Niama adaye pere amom after we no mo trophy ne de call ekoko djuna omo fans na ni mo ne omo celebrate say na so na feeling it here
on ne peut pas se lasser de gagner des titres. C'est le cas des Lensois après la Coupe de France, le trophée des champions pour la Ligue des Champions. On attend encore un défenseur axe.
Until more ye the Ramo weekend deal of France Otumuzerano at them after the game Luis Enrique see a bass body bo bibia yam fama lons bobo kunizanze or dirizo more a concordia modern bono aswe ni almost sefata there was a room kama personal a timi edi more transfers kakra na yanko ya Cancelo anopia a posti picture way na Cancelo nra edumre be official say Hilal bobo kuneno atras officially ya terminating a contract into a free agent or joining Barcelona. Na nice point so about Ababi Ramo Barcelona now officially Wababi sign a contract no. Hilal ona matise Karim Benzema and so no. Omo bezo mo terminating a contract. We are menize looked about the update now. But Rodri finally and I'll be touch it down. Barcelona. Omo zo mo say Wednesday one game pack up no. Ombe you Rodri ache so your new signing na Obana on your maba. Ababu Jumanti Rodrigo Cascante from Manchester City Baba Ramo Barcelona Abaye Jumane di Amomo. Almost attackers no more push away na virus the in fact Victor Yokeris Obu Jumedema Arsenal no almost in the Barca for na target na omo so no so be Baba Ramo no nyomo aye Jumana na ma daddy pet ni era momo yemre ni no yemfa won pem megidi ze wiare ye ba 3 pm amano ne nsema do na ne transfers awdo na ebe Ramo de amamidino Abu Dhabi na sebwa ma nema koye pere ma Lutaken Habib Mohamed Afi Ricardo Varas yedama premier call Daybreak offer Kojo Marfo anything never be transfer ato asama yedamu nyina ase
triumphs and the tears. We've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds. A platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. Family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire, and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, our message will be heard, and Calvin communities will From the heart of Kumasi, we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community, with the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people.
Give us a message. Let's have a discussion on it. Anope tiawa onsa ekayende na onso do de abre ni aye no pepepe de amount. Kufi wa ha afia wa ha kojo na ote yenkan yemfa dwumade no nto aso no enka ho pepepe. Anope nkomo mienu ni ama wa kwanya ma onso ne mampani akasa. Na me ka se eye ahokyere ene de ebedie Enema KFC nkomo no ba se de ba ye no ana edi hu nkomo na afri the New Patriotic Party ato aba no awie ama won a SSS party ma no eto aba ma won won ato aba ma won ne ye wo won anim anope e kan nkomo no hu ti a build up to the election. On the day of election, the aftermath of the election is our discussion. Na KFC nkomo no ye de aka ho abusuanfo be kira adwen sa na won su benya kwanya a kira adwen Daybreak dwumadi wo fache television so avia
akojo
okay nti memenda no omo ye de ese so omo ye ewie ya declaration minim ze de wo hu no so monitor no na unya bre kone nam ho a
me nya bre ankone nam ho na mahwehwehwehwe bia wo online me de eye maniji wo mu ne se ba bia ni ho a besi nne me de me nam online mate se penche ne ntraka kire ko so we si mempene resource no nye sei ne enye sa na ye hwe ni mu nyame adom bibia aba awieye asomdue mu enti at the end of the day NPP has won sa ena esese eye because motre enka kwesise ya eye party ba akono a ena munyina mu enti de wanre ne congratulate de orene ya na munyina modidi wo ho nkomo at the end of the day unity no ena esese mode ebeboa ma party no etimi nanim na efa na ntuma pa efra baabi a na memani di akire bunu east fi se ho na me makoma wo enti ho soso sede na ye hwe animu no a eba sa ho so asomdua unity ye kwa chairman abronye side hoso abono e hoso saa ye nti bibi Ashanti region pa na nipa dodo na ni di akire it's time enkomo mobia build up to elections no na ahase eyi ni ti list bi ho asem ne na nso nyame adom abato no bibia ba so asomdwe mu de oto so mienu ana se wani nkonim mu no ono kra no wone onua koka ehia didi wo mo ho nkomo a se ya ena megidi se party mpanimfo no ehhehwe se ebeba mu ena aba ne saa enti sre ne ebesre se wone a ewa akire nyina wono ne mpanimfo no a etu ahene ne asi ahenefo akasa na wayi won mama party no ebeka won ho abomu na won mo aye adwuma edi ama party no sesei won mo ni so ade hunu 2028 enti se won mo amfa unity no a united front anko saa enkoden no a enya de aganafo ebefa won mo serious ehunu se enano niema no ehwiegu ye no won ani abre se won mo hyehye na wa hyehye ni yie na wasan aba tumi so biem enti me hu ne se overall omo a conduct omo ho yie ama elections no awie asomdue mu do obedi nkunim adi de worre yeso awea ne nyina saa nete muntimi nko contest emani pa mienu enwene eno de nsisa eno nti eyedan ya obi berene ama obi so alusi but overall aya asomdue mu ama mimi se mani age Ashanti region anopa video bi a na me hwe se koka akọ chairman kokofu ho na wo munyina de nsa akoto nsa yem akọche se efe ti de na nipa esusu no amamu saa wo ma kire se wo de maturity na enam koka enim what is about na kokofu so enim se ni nua kumani se ene wadi nkonimu a sade na nko no petumi ni bia ya amaso no esese ota na chi eboa ema eniema ekoyie fi se ni nyina nkamfo ano MPP as party ena won mo be ya adwuma ama no entimani age de ekoso weekend ni nyina na margin ne so de enso ya to awie
Kofi over Ofa, I say, Nyame ya de.
Hey, we are Daibo. They say we pa.
Oh, there be a few me Daibo saying.
Is that Babu Baba ya?
There be Ofa. Now no me buy. Oh, but you to hear me no mentia say.
Oh, say wona o kasa nti wo wanim na me hwe.
Ana.
Minyimani.
I thought it was re.
Minyimani ana.
Is that Babu Baba ya pa na.
Sir, me tie de o wako jina tag board no
returning
officer say you fear can no ti be eduma pe
but you
one say Friday no be di nko bi kire be bo boss so kire nkrofo ko a say delegate no kwa akoto ma ba e wo so moto ede mo eni ni nti e wo say ye de sa di bre ne mo no mu di obudwuma ede ma MPP e wa Asante Mantemu a na nyame nchaade omokoto aba no so no sankrofo ku miensa me gina ha bo mu di ni nyina no ometimi di bre no amomo as we speak but of NPP akọ this particular election all the 16 regions obetimi akọ akoto aba region mienu na me very very key e wo ho man pese mi hu se ni abaton besi akọ ya Ashanti region na meji bono region so kakra e de ato bono region no is because of say Yura abronye ewo honoma odi ni nkomo ewo honoma no pese oye regional chairman intina me wo that key interest ebia na masanso odi nkomo kakra e de afa eastern region for so eho na omo so me hu nkomo no se ne esikoye e de ma omo as we speak but ofa so here Ashanti regional the peku omo koto aba e de ma these kind of people are you omo no of amena meni age because of say check these people. Not checking the previous executives are no more akunyaso. Our mufri so ya to abadiama we mu omo abasa o mabedu mu dwumadiama MPP e Asante Mantemu. And for all that we know, MPP e opposition. and opposition no one. It was a MPP. A come home in Ashanti region. No mutimini a lot of seater. Omulusu to the NDC in 2024 elections. When you are going into the election in 2028, and ubetimi ejina edema the NPP currently as we speak. But offer. Se ohwe omo mujina abatoɔ so ohwe omo mujina edema the NPP offer mami you say na ya hefo intimate ase ewa ha no. Now mami shall say free the communication officer abatoɔ offer. The catch was say we have some position be a very very key. Now the key na you need some people that offer that kind of people that they can easily stand in front of people and communicate very well, especially to the people that we have in Ashanti region. Senebeya obubetimi edim komoni yediama NPP. Entimi na me he ni mo se keske no wusu poku any Honorable Ishak Chebrobe. These two candidates no mukojina the mark communication officer this particular portfolio no. Nanka me say basa experience will be our year NPP di mo ache our for onim kasa say young communicate to the people, to the delegates, to the grassroots to be mobilizing in koda offer. Nanka me tepu Ishak Chebrobe because offer obi a the NPP nkomo echi bia no nim say back communication in Ashanti region obi a very good top notch communicator. Nanka Honorable Ishak be koto abanwe ye no na as against the end. As against the Numa Waye Ashanti region. And communication level of her. In Koma Wadi Ediache delegates because of her. So, who share the new media with you Ashanti, most especially talk shows and other things, how we communicate to the people, especially MPP for no. Of an community say, and can delegate in the San Yamano.
As against the end, because he's competing with another person who has also demonstrated the same Adeno Awokano, communicating, going around, talking to party people, having done party work. But when you said experience, experience as insane.
Ishak no Juma wedi wa MPP no. Ache.
And the
MPP ni mo ache.
And the experience
in Juma na ache more than say ubehu se kesken edi ni nkomo. As odi ni Juma.
How?
Over. Bra Ishak abo MPP mo dey offer say wonim.
You see, so that's why now mention experience. Indeed, the say experience there in terms of age and in terms of party work,
age, and everything.
But I say age there, be Juma age as a
ye kwakoto aba. Na Dr. Keskin Owusu Poku no Honorable Ishak Chebrobe. Compete for communication officer. Ye to aba ni we over. Na Dr. Keskin nya 588 as against 340 of our beam that particular margin. That is why DBK say when it comes to politics and when it comes to elections, of course, election, especially our election grounds, no, is different. So we do unkomo the actual delegate, we do unkomo the actual amount for someone to abandon amount. It offer at that polling station at the election grounds near my course no. And a boy Emma Dr. Keskin Owusu Poku delegate in the Ashanti region. Edisa the Brennan man with a huge margin of 588 voter of our own 80 million. Of now they are called the organizer.
But you think that a name of course on the day? A name of course on the day. No, from where I sit.
From where we be bar from Ashasi no. Ebe si dey chatwa on delegate Asia.
In Komono.
What's some more
in Komono account.
If Coca was going to win, there was no way Keskin was going to lose. There was no way because they have worked together. Omumiedu. Omwa ye adwuma bom. Ye nka se na kwala no say ye kan sa na ye yia. Enti se omumiedu nyina akwa apro. Na se party for no beto aba ma Coca. Obviously, beto aba ma Keskin. Say the be obetimi ne no aye adwuma. But if I saw her organizer portfolio now, when you Daniel Kweku Mensa, don't know for DKM. Raphael Patrick Safo, any Dennis Kwakwa. We not a smooth win for Dennis Kwakwa. Because we beginning say DTB and Dennis Kwakwa as an organizer in that particular portfolio all go against Raphael Patrick Safo, any DKM no.
offer obetima fan smooth. With this portfolio no offer, we know a delay majority with camps, baby a free bar. DKM every wound to be camp, and people delegate no one command me be DE on that Saturday and 18 say they will never go with the wound to be camp again with this regional election. So almost per se a new face of executive ever, and we be close to wound to be camp. Our regional executive they will never give it to you. So almost if we DKM as someone or a part of wound to be camp, and they will never give him that particular nod as a regional organizer position. So may not mean say it will be a tight contest between Dennis Kwakwa and Raphael Patrick Safo. We saw Dennis Kwakwa say winning that particular election no ediama the NPP ewo ehonum tofa Dennis Kwakwa etimi ewini ewo honum ti ehono any nsem kakra ewo when it comes to the organizer position ewo honum. But some it name din command the deputy secretary position over Virginia Catcher will say that portfolio, no, it is quite sensitive. Both the general secretary, any deputy secretary position, no, it is quite sensitive because of say, so who you will be somebody general secretary and farmer the NPP in Ashanti region offer administratively. You need to get people they can do the grounds work as the deputy, and then someone or officer administratively. He can also do that particular magic for the regional chairman. But for the deputy secretary, no, with the common catcher say, I brand your friend Kingsley Bonsu Chuchi or Sansuya lawyer. The Jumedia would do in Ashanti region when it comes to NPP, no offer, it is unmatched. My friend said Lexi Abena Buahin. I'm told, say a lot of people were actually endorsing him. MPs in Ashanti region were endorsing her. Someone to Abanfama, the deputy. As a deputy secretary for NPP in Ashanti region. Gabriel Bedia Kwapia, as also know, he was being endorsed by some of the MPs. Better far, Yokoto Abano, the Biamekacho say, when it comes to work, when it comes to other things, and I mean, didn't come with the grassroots people on Mukrumo Han, Madam say Kingsley, me every this particular election, and Yokoto Abani, you know, offer this is the resource. Resource, no, and a whole no, 705 votes. And a Kingsley Bonsu, a say a winning year, as against offer 6 voter Gabriel appear Enyaye and Lexiabna Buahin, as also Enya 241 on top of a huge margin. And also Bonsu Enyaye, ultimately winning deputy general secretary, no, Edman the NPP in Ashanti. Then we come to the main secretary position. Aurenya, you're Francois Dumako, Paul Pabna Yando, and then Michael Amwa Awuku. It's me standing in the general secretary position. Offer, we say it's sensitive. You need people, and yet a good DNA do a general secretary. So what the brand mobile? You should have someone or you serious about the work. As a boss MPP, serious. That's what mood your moon the actual amount for. We should get someone. Oh yes, serious. Enquire a good year casa. Enquire bibia keke, and that is where Francis Aduma falling in that particular side.
Friday, oh, yeah, they say, a good year casa, yeah,
oh, say, a good year casa, no,
oh, for them, say, a good year casa,
young Kumobu, ye dear, the Kumobu obedience with ye, oh, diablo, almost would do comes yes, and come with you, why serious.
Poyando, Lusu, I will lose in Ashanti region minister. Poyando,
and I'm going to lose.
Yes. Because you see, the moment a regional minister, say, they say, you know that the moment our opponent, the people know that. And even before the election,
now you sure say Poyando, even without Ashanti regional minister, say
he would have done better than he did,
but not only.
And then my catcher was saying, party for would always have to take a decision. I mean, you're delegate. What you say? Who be Samia? Who contest be? Or her Francis? Adomako. Apart from so, or madam for no. In our school, we have a very good relationship. And so, Odi, regional secretary, and this is Ham, many bedroom. Sana Awuku. Awuku has been a friend because of this media space and the activism within the party. Why a party Juma Obedi MC, we've worked with him, so we have a relationship. He's a very competent person. So Udi regional secretary and so I will be okay. Ofa Poyando. I've worked with Poyando in the last 10 years. And so Nejuma as so Oye party secretary and Nejuma a bronaso. He has a way of going around the communication. There's no way a Poyando Bejina baby so kasa unkofu because of the communication skill. And then Nema or Faso de and no inch a good you. Over a skill over. It is a comedy. They use comedy to disseminate serious issues that are of interest to the people.
This is NPP.
Meba.
And they are in opposition.
Meba.
You see, and your opposition, and the comedy,
Train. Oh, now they're okay. Yes, I mean to us, you. I'm just giving you the other side. Sir Unim, no of us, Sir John. Would you say that he was a serious person based on analysis? Are we?
Oh, Sir John, when it comes to serious conversation, when it comes to
change,
oil of two foods,
I'm saying, would you say he was
you will
a
never
serious
compare Sir John? We shouldn't compare Sir John to Poyando. In terms of communication,
maybe a question. Me say, would you see him as a serious person?
Or a serious person?
So, at what point then do you now say that Poyando is serious person?
And that is where you compare them.
Because you see, Sir John, me wafa. Anytime be obeba bonti, everybody think that Sir John or be saying common because oba, baby all fan common efi abebua chese uhweniti ene nine. But anytime he sits, people are ready to listen because ne common odino. And fatu hu obeye asresem ebebem no obewie no asem okan no okay
he always comes with fact. I've seen Sir John was settled with NDC people. He was always bringing fact on
Boyando asem no kan na factual.
We need serious people to work at the general secretary.
You have a preference. We don't have a problem. We need preference are one.
We need serious people to work at the general secretary.
But the bia mama comedy. Sebio comedy nye Jimmy.
David.
And you can't be a comedian. Is it? Akwan Obe Jimmy. Obe Jimmy saying, Obe yes resem. Offer. Now, we are saying, "Oh, Chrome, as resem can offer. Obianka. Your preferred candidate was
the general secretary
Francois.
Not say preferred candidate, but then what team comma delegate need their offer, even on the grounds. Everything shows. And for the general secretary, for meeting now it wasn't a tight competition between Francis Adomako and Poyando. It was a tight competition between Francis Adomako and Michael Amoaku.
No. I've not said, say. You see, Poyando was a lead person. Me say a Tomana, me need problem. But the delegates will take a decision on the Omo panel.
Good. That's what I'm saying. Say results nearby after so much about in the general secretary offer. It corresponds to what I'm saying over here. Of a general secretary, France have not 492 votes as against Paul Kwamnayando 105.
But you say he was not
331.
Well, now we're expecting someone to win.
Offer. I was expecting France Adomako to win this particular election for the general secretary position.
Okay.
But only. Poyando Niamanintino.
Namkaso Nkahu bi. They say you Francis Adomako.
For some reason come because of say not this man Michael Amoaku was very silent on this particular position. So Opobia no silent general secretary now. It was Awuku. It was dominant because of say Poyando and then Francis Adomako competition and what the regional minister was doing for Poyando. And then people don't say when it comes to general secretary position now. At least when you are pulling over
chairman,
but offer you can't first polling station now I will deal with 4 votes. You can't second polling station Now France Adomako lead with 2 votes. It is so cancel one year Oku and I Oku still leading no, but under 2 votes.
But for
the other
for any
station, no
election observer, 2 polling stations
yes.
will not be a determinant.
Yes, it's almost kind the other stations, you know. That is where France Adomako dominating or winning the general secretary position for the NPP in Ashanti region. Of our first vice, be very more interest for first vice, no. Akwesi Ntia Samwa, Pabran Century, Patrick Champon, and Bernard Amofa Jantwa. Of our prior to this particular election, so we see him command Akwesi Ntia Samwa dia. He was very emotional. About maybe a course within the NPP in Ashanti region of force said the delegates should actually vote for him. Okasaya to the extent say the previous executives are not omote akunyaso, including even Chairman Wuntumi, because he feels that they were not doing things right. And when he was a constituency chairman,
projected I want to just look at first vice.
Yeah, first vice.
Why na newo? Nya ho nana
Patrick Champon. Kwabena Century. Akwesi Ntia Samoa. And Bernard Amofa Jantwa.
But obviously it should be Bernard Amofa Jantwa. Yes. Sesen.
Of a menka Century.
Menka so waka. Me na medium komo say sesen.
So omu
so we dibida.
Yeah.
And the people know Najuma Awaye. And Amofa Jantwa had also worked. You see, credibility is always key. Within party, they would look at Amofa Jantwa, look at Century, and look at Kwesinti. And they will go for Amofa Jantwa because say o analyze it. Kwesinti nkomo ne se de no odi ne nkomo na edin se ubetimi aginedi pa because afia se unu obi ekonakra na asem asi na fe ubedi nkomo wa abonten yes
the department
omo ene obeye adwuma omo be den agiwadi
omo nji unde
again when this issue about MPP ne form na obekai say party for be boy amane say ojiska wo the honorable Kennedy ohine Japan nchen ene ma otedai na obi a wo ye party adwuma na party ho nkomo ba na ojiska ansana wagya mu a obviously
Kennedy na asa be di nkomo say oma constituency chairman ska together with the MP no ansana
no say na me can say the moment I obejiska then party for no credibility becomes an issue. And I say nipa ba ako and na all dying no nti wo hwe ono na hwe se nchire a there were issues about credibility and party for no would go for somebody else.
But
Amofa Jantwa had proving.
Omu nipa na ni nyina no fa. Apart from say ye ka say Bernard Amofa Jantwa. Patrick Champon.
Patrick dear, he's an excellent gentleman.
Yeah.
But laid back person. Oh, the party no about opposition. Yeah, na nkofo hwehwe obi a visible or campaign or more campaign. Or more of an administrator.
Yeah.
Or it's now office or Juma say penisa.
But Bernard Amofa Jantwa, fine gentleman, or sounds a resourceful personnel. It be 7 no, it be onu 10.
Twas why.
It's offer okay. 465. Of a sudden, Mitchell Matron.
And I'm so be at yes, it doesn't matter your tree. What at the end of
every 7 no. So omu portfolio.
Obi at yes,
every 7 no. Onu 10.
Oh, her vote buying. Omu nyina through there. Yeah, go.
Oh, you 10 D 12.
It's over. Vote buying.
465 votes as against Agosin Tia Samoa. Onu 143. Kwabena Century 188 and then Patrick Champon 131 vote offer regional chairman position. Ahana na asem no no. Baby no bie ni wo. the regional chairman position. Or then who could
Bonapontem and young Colines. Mr. Bonapontem and young Colines.
And Henry Governor Kukufu of a tight contest. But I never imagined the rate at which in the last 3 weeks hits nearby from Kukufu camp when they were criticizing or then who Kwekuapia heavily. Say a free MPP bar opposition. Ombeyin and him tonight radio so and condemn the NDC for the year MPP for the BH of a no say and can be a close contest, but no mean say a better Abanibiri delegate be decided heavily by making sure it's on by 658 votes as against 269. No mean say margin be huge say.
But what were you expecting?
Because of say for the last 3 weeks, 1 month to the election. Niama na koso Kukufu mo camp heat and no deba and kwaya na delegates ni be convinced say Kukufu obi awako suku akone nim in terms of communication they very good. Yes, they were doing everything to make sure say Kukufu ebetime overturn Koka lead now when it comes to so many.
How was he going to do that? The moment a buyer say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia our list or camp or support no. That is where the challenge was. But immediately Honorable H.M. Sabunsu and any aid any Gideon Boako Ebedi Nkomo say almost support to Kokano. It was going to be difficult. Say Kukufu be winning. Again, omo managing Kukufu communication. Omo amwano. You can't come into a competition where you're underdog. Now the way you are, say we attack, we lead candidate. No. Because I think that they looked at the temperament.
Yes.
And decided said they would throw in a Nema. So any interviews, he was more reactionary.
Yeah.
And someone say I can't find oh yeah no. Someone I can't find oh yeah no. They are not by your pan. He didn't end up telling the delegates,
the people. But of 658 as against 269. Why Juma?
Why Juma? Ni three cry.
Of why Juma? I'm talking about Kuka. Why Juma? Of we had the last election, of course, so with wound to me. We had 306 votes as against 400 and something voter. Wound to me nyaye close contest. But if I win with beam, meaning say after that contest, no one and that on the council chairman for the common on 19 delegates in the so and making sure say some common and they say Jumano, a best about none of that Saturday. Dofa regional chairman no a cooker dear I dear man. But if a buno
maybe a china bit me a cobuno. My yentie cooker after he won.
2028, yes, and then you may, and you we are Pipidiano, and then you may 2028, and then yes, the day, and you hope you. I was your four, Madame Massey. Our confidence, and we now will be moved. I'm not sure when day, and the mammy, seeing now, you can't wear day, and move. A sentimental muha. The deba, Kokoba, they became every Bamuha. Say, I can't work, Mama, and not yet to me, no, yes, I can. I know to know, I was seeing another day, Yaki Humu, said you have 2 minutes a day, Abaka, Abatono, Yatuaye, began to hope you. I was here to wear day, Evamu, and to women, Yaki, wear day, Evamu. Say, I can't Humu, I was your 2 minutes, no, yes, Abaka. 2028, yes, and then you may 2028, yes, and then you may and we are Pipidiano, and then you may 2028, and then yes, any hobby.
All right. Yen share Arabo Kwabna Kukufu doctor ne message after the election Ababontin.
For us now, the vehicle is unity, simplicity. How do you engender unity? Abra, it's not possible. It's Ono, as the winner and the victor, he has this huge responsibility to extend, the hands of invitation. And he has just done that. It's perfect. I had a responsibility to call him to congratulate him. Unfortunately, rather than call Adam, so I had to send him a text message. So officially, I have congratulated him and wished him so well. And indeed, the victory is not his. It's not for anybody here, but for New Patriotic Party. So, because without New Patriotic Party, we are nobody. Actually, Chairman, we are very much welcome. I'm ready and prepared as usual. Remember myself, you are very much welcome to the seat. I know it's not an easy task, but with all of us around, let's see it me and yes, succeeding here we need 2028 to be victory for all of us. My doors are open. Morning, evening, every day. Be extra if you need my advice or my thinking, you can call me.
Afia. Afia. Now when lose election, you doors are open. One hour come be blue, doors are open.
Oh, sir.
Oh, so no can the doors are open.
David,
meaning say
who lose election?
My friend say that friends on beboa.
And try mo be from. Oh, I lose election. Who doors are open?
Some doors are open.
For when?
So
now one ever about.
Our friends on beboa.
You see, yes, they are winning. They are winning. If he extends an olive hand, fine. But why will lose election? Oh my doors are open. Who doors are open? Who took me the cock of Bob Plum?
Then be on my friend.
Debbie, who hears your befro? Oman Freeway.
Debbie, I was on mum left.
When ya offer. Tonight now, some my doors are open. Papa, me a pronto on now. Offer. As a leader, dear. I was so inclusive. Leader, dear. I was so inclusive. So one friend, and you need to know the womb come out Jubilee Park. Our friend is when you. Oh, yeah, it's a bonting.
Na say unity na na den akofo.
Yeah, it's a bonting. You bet me a dim come on, and obedi ye, and o me a nepono. O me a nepona. Ah, wow, me a ponoma, one hour brew. It is all my it's a bonting, and unity no kind on ye. A election normal, I corner. Election.
Omuye party.
Me say a election normal corner. Elections you Korea. Ya no. E wo ho.
Say no na kokofu kan.
Enti on to me kan ko. No nya say my doors are open. Who lose election? Your doors are not open.
Oh no.
Yes.
Over the doors you open to the extent say Coca friends on me.
Coca friends. Who lose election? Who lose election? You go look for the winner. Party politics. Yes, enti Ono show leadership. He wants to bring everybody on board. But what will lose the election? And my doors are open.
I was say twaso. Nti we share we o medi nkomai. Omo kofia. Coca some friend. Oh, minua since embesem ye wa shantage.
Nti boa me. Ontra ho ntwen call no. No me no nyina call me. What am ontra ho ntwen call say my doors are open now. My friend ameba. No ntumi kan. Abusiafo nso betimi aba me edi nkomo ye kire ya adwen wa ha. Ju akwanya za nso o kire ya bia na na ye nya adwen ya ready ebetiwo na ya hwese de nkomo ne 020 6334646 020 oba na ne mampani edi go wa lose election say your doors are open.
Asante for member so kan ni kade.
Ade obey ni kan.
Mata kanika musa.
Obey ni kan.
No, Papa, penny for
let me say, I know now.
Nick at Shanaba.
Smart. Say, and
not dear. Nick at Shanaba.
Okay, one part is what in the field. I do a whole one.
Debbie, and not the number, and this our 9 year.
Untimi shebi.
What I say, said your moody and bar. Yeah, motion.
Now, my show, Seneca. Seneca Piamonte.
Meshapi.
Okay, my own question was here. Tahiru, you're watching.
334747 Opa.
Wow, Tahiru. Nana Kwatin Okumas, your penny me until.
Yo, Mira, also, I'm Rami said, oh, friend, Abianwa. Now what do what feed? Yes, what do I need? No, now what is removed to know. allo volume no na wo tie no ewo phone mu na
anope wa ye ni nyina anope wa ye ni nyina
ma no omu kodo no omu ni ye
omu hia so omu hia
enkomo ye de o awu se da bi awu di sie ma mi sha sie ma nkuni kakra di ka no amanyo sambi se ya ne ye no ye mo o NPP for no abaso se sa o mampani da na wada nanka abusuan ba ko na de achi no mampani betie na djubra yi prempe assembly ho no mo bro mo ho twitwa nseka ne ade anko mampani wonya asomdwe ti ye mo mabaso na afei me nipa ba ko na person ko mu ma ne ba mu no nanso yesterday no o mu mfa no ko deputy communication oni Poriando o se nipa bi wo a o abusuan mu a wadwene nyina ne se yakwa we de se no tie so o bibi o de ka abusuan ne ho na me de na minim se we no be win koka no because already no na branding no dada na miru akokofu de ebi asemo himbi ne ba na agufu no de be wura musa so na ni nyina mu no omu nyina pe no yi na so de na wo ka no se wo se yewura akokofu na eko se wo kwa akobo na nye we na onu na kasa mi map no abui ama emom de se no tax ni nyina na adwuma no adesoa ni nyina na kwan bi so na besoa koka enti se wono obebu so wono ma wo se wo koka no na wo danne abofra Yesu Kristo ka kire achidifo ne se de opese wo ye kese no onye se abofra na se wo ye saa enu betumi de nkrofo ni nyina abro enti de wo kan fa da bi nke wom enso fa da bi ni enim saa de mom ewum pa se wo se koka no na kofa wo mu nyina wo bia wo nya ba akokora no obetumi de naba wo mu nyina ye adwuma miwra na me namase wo nkoma ye nyina ye di ya mi shirama
yensu da se anope ba na ya toa nkomo no so yenkwa aso ase on Emilia hello Emilia okay Emilia afia adwuma no nipa ebeye no omo dooso nipa ebeye no omo dooso enti se wow position hu yi hello Emilia
hello Kojo.
yes
Good morning na pomo
nyame adom
ye de nyame ase na me come asem to Mr. President Mr. President kasa na no say na in fact Mr. President won see last me kai na so me say ka biom in fact adia a driver for any year passengers for na for na die enya kura say akwa to say lawlessness wa anti region dodo a driver for afa omo like omo ye omo adwen say omo no ni omo pe na omo ye omo tutu lorry face mu rough say ofoka bia any trotro bia and the price na eko enti Mr. President say inka obetimi a inka wankra basis ni bia na to oma SCC ne DNDM for no omo pe basis si krom na first no teni driver for ye no bia anobe brasi amaye na me ba NPP for me bo Mr. President amani say Ashanti region say die omunya pushi kakra bi pe bibia be ko din ama NDC because omu crofo ye omu akofo omu abayi akwai ti say NPP omu da so old age side na nkokorafo no nko na omu di omu ye adwuma say omu nimu say youth no say youth no na abaso Tielo nkokorafo na omu di omu ye adwuma o enya sa nka Poriando ene Francois wane wata otu abama no na moti mi aye Poriando se pasa se Poriando ye denya abuabuja na na obekwa akwatena manu eti se baba
Tahiru hello Tahiru
good morning
mi entie wa no pay
ma me chopa na nemo me nu e ho mi si me kan se si a MPP for ko wi amode to yenso Ashanti region honorable Isham Eba na ono koka de be si ni kama ma bibia kama 40%. Aha. Ena kakra so say yo say last week I tell say Kumasi amafo tulor femuti agona disi ma membo na baso bo jamasi for na mutuka skamu na pre mo de mo basisa tu say amuma ba ka bia nyedwuma ti disi da edi nema egu kwampa anti agona disi ma membo na baso bo ena ye kemika ma akache ma penyi say esre no esi ade no so no mba biu enti efomu no o ni problem ye mean say a branch communication officer. Na se me so metimi ya bibi na obi amu say the party by na manyande na tire ko bibi a na me so metimo so obi nsamu say enti esre mo panyi say the ministers no be hwemu yi a o ni problem wo me man go mi school ko bibi a school kunya na me ye mo ka se mo ko ye dade kunya de aba dade kunya so school for so e su say mo penkunya ndia mama munje mwai se minister na esa mapanyi ma waso ti se biemu na yeso ye capital for na nyadwuma ye ama yeso de hwe yenom koda atima ye 2028 yeso atima so bisa yeso apawa no ama no se partner ko no na ko fa school konya dade konya no so emma amafo e complain say ya abra carpenters for ho amoso amo branch ade bi executive member ni say amamu nya bi nye njo mapanyi esraw se wunim se dwuma e koso a asam is for pen capitals for home pen kunya ye mo ko feta den kunya no susu kura na emma ama am complain de bia mo boy tu so say and this time mo fa kunya mba school na me say obo I'll be say that den kunya na mo de ba den kunya so mo sikura enche che sa ba biemu ma obi a
me da se anope eja kwa
me mama John mo boy na na pe
ejuma da won
ya me mama ho de wo fa ya da sante region for ase I'm going to see leaders. Yame mama. Hello, Wafa. Good morning. Wafa me kwa masam sunu. Me pese me ka se o ka se mi na yam de Wafa. Eja koka we wini kokofo nya more than 200 o. Interese eja koka na kokofo na so because obe wetime nya 200 there. Wotime bone chin se kofo ha mo ye juma dadi. I say of a coca, it will cocoa funaso. No, it will call only the Juma, Nejmani deep a copay. The Jumani Gina, because what we can say we need to go for our own baby. There will be fully 200 there. Massa, or followers, it says all to be corner or cogina ideas. Namoyamo be a cost paper, Madame Massey.
But that's a lot of I don't want to be sad, Dr. Babu, but we have to press them up. Ayaba.
Gwami wafa. Wafa ba ko.
I don't have you deal.
Kasi teach wafa. Wafa. Anu pe mo about what. Na me cha professor Joshua Alabi. Na wafa. Na wa ma NPP party no. Because me before mo ko yo mu attach president. Na before you dey on a book that Shamala and Busuba Alcam and Baba Grandma.
Hello. Wow. How do asonase anope asonase for edamwase? How do asonase? How do?
Kojo Marfo yamawache.
Major so.
Na kutende kai o yani ya dada phone yani ya na oti 240 ne ya wom no. Ana me say me chiawa no fine.
Medase. It's been many years. Nyame shwa.
We die I jobro. Die tie na say. Die me die pere mama ye jima. Ajima o ye no amai mo ha sisi ya die. No doubt say NPP ni dia say yakoto abama ho say yakoto abama ho. Awon say ambere die na namre. Nti za bere die omunya abutere na omunkogya ya kwan. Ebia mer omumere nso baba adachi bia na ya ne oma ati ese adi manyo samchi na omso akogya omukwan. We de ntoko bia ni be ni afo na ya tim no. Imitie obi awo asantere. Bye bye.
All right. Why ready are you nin komo e? onye ready so dey anache say ye kwa no na fia unya leader bia oba extend the olive branch ba wo a we lose election there una ahwehwe di odi nkunim no anya sa o party wo aben mu na wo opposition kon na wo keka ye nsem na wo keka fa obi ho no o di mi hwe odi no nya wo sa anko ti na wo ye campaign ese so wo ye campaign a ho te wo ka adwuma a wo betimi aye ene kwan a wo befa so aye no na keka kansem fa nipa no ho wi a avira az de ono me adwuma fantastic was Sefi Asanyo so anofa mi ni nkomo.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Me fa na pai mo ma ba so ni adwuma pa mo body mo manga na nyankopon hira mo pa. Na ne meka efa MP for about one omkoto ye no. E wo say MP before akoto aba. Ayi omo mpanyifo na moment ensahwe nyame yadoma 2028 ensesa bibi ansan say adwuma pa mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ebo ene enwuma pa oyentino I know and I believe say nyankopon yadoma 2028 NDC ebesen awini biem na ne eposo biem say ebestre for any MPP for say omunya botre ema omampanyi John Dramani Mahama san say ono ba ye ncheye because you the 8 good years Emma MPP and before buy you gonna form one what you home ne sabi enwo ma na omo ye ya na ensem fatanti le make nyina say kwanya MPP for e dey Ghana for e fa so no ye best say Emma NDC for em fast akwa no so bi like entry Ghana for bad do the na me for fi na obi from them me me nyaduma.
Sure, that's about it for Anope, unless there's somebody on the line. Nah. Okay. So, but video no fatu so my vigil no. Oh, if you vigil ne baso, but say na nipa bi na nti omo ye e baso kama impact on the voting trend. But the selection of these individuals brings a lot of talk on the table.
Yeah.
The NDC should be wary. Because team we,
especially in Ashanti region,
a very strong team. Yes. NDC forward Jumaya or Ashanti region. The type of people they elect for Omu election, you know, they should be looking at team na MPP at their babon, you know.
Pressure ama NDC.
Yeah. Nana ko na nim no. Ye bedi nkomo no na ye biebiem. Eja. Eti yan hwa woda ne. Na abusuanfo na ye wo ma woda. Kofi wudi wa woda na.
Ofa da bi na de mini bi.
Uni bi kura.
Na wo ma show ndi wa woda wo so we.
Me je ribo no.
Aza.
Me di mi de da.
Wo so me na.
Efi ahwa na edi na woda no pe.
Aha na di.
Okay. So let's go. Nana Kojo Sapon. Nana Kojo Sapon. Ene eyewa woda. Nana yama afishiapa. Yesre osuru nshira se emra oso na niema nyina so enkoyie ma. Mrs. Victoria Aniboy. Mrs. Victoria Aniboy wa United States of America. Mami, anopay nshira stronko enkoma happy birthday from your husband Mr. Emmanuel Aniboy. Eleona Prempe Kusi Edina Oda. Happy birthday going out to you, madam. Nyame omana dom nye kese wo so na enne enye da stronko e wo abrabom. Yao 6 is also celebrating the day. Yao 6 anope insha enkoma. He's been a follower who from day one has always been a part of Yenjumedie. Yao 6 anope happy birthday stronko kwanso. Sana Auntie Doris. Say young wishe Prophet Kisi Tutu. Prophet Kisi Tutu is the founder of Christ Ambassador International Church Awoko Foridia. Anope yama otiri nkwa papa nyame onhira na omanadom enye kese. That's about it for a nebusiafo wodi won awoda no da ne da ya ma wakwanya se odihye bi di na awoda na wame yate ne nyina ya bom e de awoda pa amano. And so who is celebrating the day, Kojo? Okay. So that's your birthday. And Mr. Opoku free. Okay, lecturer. All right. His son, Opoku Ajiman. Michelle. Okay. And then with the Golden State Academy. Today is your birthday. Daddy says happy birthday to you. And the team in here, we are excited that you have an opportunity of celebrating another year of your life. Let it be a blessing. And as always, be an obedient child. Nyame Unshra. If the song is ready, let's roll.
It's my birthday.
From dawn till evening, our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Vakiti, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Vakiti, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. We celebrate our culture, our dreams and our unity. Together we're writing a new legacy. Vakiti, forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Through the news and the laughter, the triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds, a platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. A family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, our message will be heard and govern communities with every single word. Faki TV, forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Faki TV. Fucking are you free? Faki TV.
Development Authority. Yɛne no edi nkɔmɔ. Sɛ wohwɛ Act no a 2019 Act 1010 that the law was passed. Nti Parliament ɛma ho kwan establishing the Tree Crop Development Authority. Na yɛhyɛ wɔn saa na wabisa sɛ ɛdɛn na wɔn yɛ. The body they say is to regulate and promote. Inti ye regulate na ya sign abwade na chidom se beya. Some of the products no ebetimi anya international recognition, industrial tree crops. Eti say o hwete say cashew, o hwete say shea butter, mango, coconut, rubber, oil palm. Wenum nyina ye niema ye man Ghana nyame ede adom yen. But ye de adom yen no kwan be na ye be fa so a local market no ye be boost no. Na afi yetimi akwa amanone na yakope sika ede aba man Ghana mu. Enema mienu na man ye man ye koyanim. Yen exports. That bring us money. Na afi wo mo e wa ha no nso wo betimi aye wo mu die yie. Na se ye dibi ebo ye ho bra wa ha. Eno nso be kɔ n'animu. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Inya Akwenya Esomome in the second term is appointed Dr. Andrew Osei Okran to be the chief executive. In the last year and more, Sena we adwuma no aya no pay Inya Akwenya ye no edi ho nkomo se be ya wo a wo hwe yen so obeti we adwuma no ase. Sometimes so development authority there no mo ye anope is Akwenya no e wo ho ma. As you send your questions, what the bar, you know, ebedi hunkomo. Chief, you mwachi anope.
Me Kojo mejo so.
Net zen.
Nyamia daruma ne mompaibo. Tinkom.
Me de we ja empire na at a point because no hu say baby a wadu no eye. This is say o kaza me mfa bi nka ho de a. Mfa kakra.
Yes, ye mompai mota yemre ho. Ye mompai.
Ba se bibia aboko.
Nyamia dum Kojo bibia boko na obu say de na memfa akwanya so antia mira me bibia ade nyina ura santehene me boni dia na mo ase yeah 2 to the second santimara empire ne moa na nyame de aduru babia yaduru nti yachia no na nanom na ahema maame na ye chance ante ma so chia no me de me maame pa na aba ne ntina
udie mu a
me die mu a matwa fufuo ama atonkwan mu na machia na nanom kumasi traditional council na machia mpenfo nya me kurom hene so ye bu kurom hene ne mpenfo so me chia mu nyina na bio political head the original president Mahama name so Ashanti region ha na wotwi twemu okan ho bebre eboae ye regional minister Dr. Frank Amakohene ne mpenfo regional coordinating council na masachia na amampohene so akwan anam so boae launch ai be ye last week mfa akonye so Kojo na mfa nchia omnyina na omase modern ba modern tree crop development authority echi na machia me anso mempesua so ye mensia north chairman Drusu ne mpenfo not forgetting my regional chairman and executives ne original organizer Ishab no bia so mechia wo ne yabafie yabedru ha na Kojo echia popi so papa mafo no aso na atiti yabedru senti enchia ti bibia koso kama
ya de nyame ase. And I'm sure that obite the tree crop development authority obisa no say a omu bedua nua ana omu di nua na ebe ye adwuma wada roma o wa hai mo adwuma no ne fapem ne botae de na moye
yo Kojo me dase pa na meka ho asem so minsan commend you Fache TV the first time I'm ba ha no painful. I'm impressed about what I've seen here also. Na Ubo Tree Crop Development Authority dia I can kasa TCDA. TCDA no a Tree Crop Development Authority. And I'm happy say with the ultimate who act no that set TCDA up. Actor and now say Ghana Mra a Tree Crop Development Authority a buyer 2019 Act 1010. Na NC Act 1010 ne buyer no na LI legislative instrument or say timidi ye adwuma LI 2471 eso be kan ho e de eye adwuma de emra no akire ni say 6 selected tree crops it go school no Kojo na ni sata ne fa na cash crops say we cocoa esi nchen a ye wo nuaba bi ti say cashew coconut cashew ya tia coconut, kube, oil palm, abe, rubber, atwetan, mango ya ni eko pempe hoko tete mango ni friend na mango no. Then share butter nkuto pai sa aduaban sien enamra no share se yenti si ho niema authority bi na ekuo kese bi enhwe so na omo enhihye mu kena regulated sani obi a nipa edi dwa wo mu nyina omo ntenetene no hyehyɛ niema pepe omo wi a omo develop sani odi kan asakan promote it no yensa enhye mu kena emmo akire na enye kese wo Ghana ha ne amano no nyina. These are the 6 crops edi share 3 crop ensa na enyumaye a yedi sa nuaba 6 ye ba pede mama daruma minsan fa akonya so enchiara na yenda na se oboy di ma yekohwe Tree Crop Development Authority as obaye no president mama say he's using agriculture for economic transformation agenda. The main thing of person nam agriculture so transform the economy of this country. Ntina sa 6 crops yi this ikapa bagana johwe koko atise koko na wo se ode na nisi so no ka se yenkwohwe so na yentime kwan bi enam so betimi abo no ho boden ama ba yetise koko no yenhwe tie ba ye no e de anisi so ampa ya to din se friend C-coms no as o ka koko e pese ye ne ba akopɛ ti collectively is called C-com C mienu C first C ni cashew, second C coconut na o na ye oil palm na R na ye rubber M na ye mango na S na aye share nti C-coms ye ka se TCB C-coms beyond cocoa na eno no nti me akodo so obusa ya sa 6 crops yi na edi ho dwuma. Number 1 ni dwuma die no se ne sen ekwan a nipa eye adwuma wo mu nyina ye obi a okodua ye okoboaboa no de o chichire no akoton de ono so ode kwa amanone de opeso dan ni wo Ghana have value addition process in. These are 4 or 5 main value chain people or say emrano ehye omude omunye. We needed to regulate them. Now emraba ko edi kan pa ne se to bia betimi aye bibi e wo sa adwuma mu ade se you register and license or say 3 crop a register na ye ma abodin krata wo betimi e de aye adwuma. Number 1 yetimi hu nipa ye ni nyina na kwan a yemfa so enye you the registration ni license to her pricing send ya yemfa so entono so eyemra na ahihye kwan a yen set up minimum price emfama farmers no tinti amra no ba send ye be ya yen sisi farmers first na amra no ma na send obi a tono no ne ni nkoso nti send ye bi a tono na nti amra no ba na kire kwan a yemfa so hihye price no na hokwa the minimum price also tono farm gate na ye sabi akuafo timi nya ho mfa so nso batimi ato eno ye 3 crop ashede the standards the quality and I say the kwama no ntino or say timi meet certain standards and sa na o de akonye sa Ghana wa mi anhwe sa itimi say Ghana din ti say koko na niema na bebre na ti say koko na te no ka ho afi the enforcement to make sure say niema yi ekoso pepepe na menua no abase ne ebehye kena research into these areas na fei etimenya seedlings and as seeds a quality I betimi adua na etimi agon to we na afia hihye we nyina esikasem omuso process wa ha ekwan be so na betimi value addition enya se edua na anyi ni akoton keke ba betimi adane ani na kreti adwuma e wa ha na ye wi ade akwa amano ne na Ghana sikasem akoso we ni butaya emra no ubo ne tofa ede esiho.
Right. Minim se mo ahye adwuma bibra ase. But enabeye mienu ni dwumadie bi ekoso ewo Mampong, the multi-stakeholders forum no. Botae no na eyeden ansa na yaba the other issues no.
Yo. Yeah, when you see current ones so. Multi na National Oil Palm Multi-Stakeholder Forum. Eno de in crime. Kuada na atwemu no na ye national first of its kind eye abe ehun kitadie abe because sa 6 crops are aka nyina ohwa eno ne hye the owner na President Mahama so enyoma ni nyina na ni di ni nyina echi but 2026 he was singled out abe ohwe senia abe Malaysia Indonesia ombefa free Ghana specifically Ghana ha West Africa eno na omudi adi omukro no na omoku ayi koku kura mo de ato nche abenko a the President Mahama ba no hu se no ye de ani si abeso a ebetimi amboa na ye ka say abe wo Ghana ha nyina ye putting it together is about 360,000 hectares ane wo na kwajo obefi se doso ba akoye nche ha ya akodivu akora na akọ ba bia ye ka 1.7 million tons enye hectares ne ye ka na akase hu ti enu ba bia e na hwa asase e wa ha nyema wa ha ti aban President Mahama aban with the scene and he said no he's setting example by adding 100,000 hectares 100,000 hectares ye medua new plantation 100,000 hectares abenko a na okoje bosia every World Bank ni omo wo sika ho omo de $500 million ebeshim let us say abaye a big estate nipa ebedua no if you say who say titimi sa we nkwa akojo 10 years time no Ghana sikasam ebekoso na face yes abode ro say aban ni ndi animu ama private sector yi so nipa nkwa se kojo wuti hoi oso timi pass ase etimi dua o 20 acres bi ewa ha sa enti onam finance minister so announce we o budget ni enti esa no de TCD euro e man say yen say ye regulator that enti yen lead regulator and ensuring the planning the coordination of the production senia ye benya seas ye benya se ni nyina data data ngoma wo ho ni nyina yenye enti e ba sa na say as tree crop development authority and the seed a share oil palm research institute and a skasem no DBG bank no so mo be so na afa ye wo the association oil palm association private sector no omom ye nyina edom tie ye say ye big stakeholder forum ni a chrom de TCD ye role now de amaye ne kwan nam so be ye no mu nyina discuss no so de o ma dwena ba kwan ye mfa so send the strategic vision of President Mahama of 100,000 everything abem. That was what we did. And then to be a matter from oil palm media. By na yeso ministry of finance and a ministry of trade and agribusiness and a Miami sector minister for food and agriculture. So no na buyer edina numsem ebetuja. That was the stakeholder forum. Ye chair kwanya your rule no planning so person obenya bi ye person ye bi send you obenya asase obenya seas obenya say kwan ase mfa so nyina that forum no e discuss nyina ti fio ho na de ba mampon no eno so nationwide distribution of agriculture input eno so tree crop development authority ejuma so dey also promoting development ejuma baako the regulatory year also farmers na titiru or say itimi eniema na ede ye adwuma no apart from knowledge technical knowledge ne assistance ne ede ma services ne ede ma o say itimi make sure say omonya enuaba na edua no the quality what dey betimi arrest disease any dey betimi nyini ye na afi so common sabi gloves ko share e de ensa ne cashew e de ensa ne sesa enuaba no omodos also don sa ma me no do ne sefa na wo pau no aka no the nice ho anti basic things we to say hand gloves omonya dia shomonsa Wellington boot and they are basically very essential to farmers and now say raincoat one say na ne ekosku ye ba na nsu atiegum ebu obedru fia wani adia now the hot picture na yare tientimi ma farmers nra nti ti say raincoat enyinara na de won wasekan ya edudo uhwe ku fom na hwe sekan kwani sekan a wada ma sekan ne enti no ase etimi ede ebi ema any base bi so okwe share ne cashew na oso mutimi komura ne mu ekosesa ba onantia no akoso ade aba any knowledge advanced sec that tricycle abobo ya obetimi anya bi ama no what they are called tikofa bottle ba ko ene obetimi afa bottle be 30 yes and no ye bio mani anse ye ma abobo ya obi so fires a service omu hia dia be hihia omu hia motor to move round omu hia extension services nyina omu ni motor na say the motor at the man association so omu so nya bi atimi di body road ja hihia bo na say these are essential things when it comes to farming and especially under tree crop. We na the mama has no. E kwan bia so ya momodia na tree crop na ya buy ye IGF near ya generate. Na send your manity and we generate ya or so sad share adjumanu. Send your kind say we promote it to develop it in a nationwide distribution. Nya bia say wa Ashanti region ha. Nya Ashanti region ha so keke. Inya mampon hini the second highest the silver occupant a stool occupant editum senior the honor because mampon enclave one so there you share ye cashew hopper and the cashew ka say bono ne brown kwa say cashew wo mampon hapa abewo ho sechrefo and answer se wo ho a etimi di be expansion the team no echusu ho na irada sebre sebo nsusu di na mu nyam beta so tino beta ye chi ma ye be board dawro ma all the 6 crops cashew for coconut for oil palm rubber mango omo farmers association national ni na eba and bodwa and akakra ewe ensem no edane edema ho tisi obisa sana etie
now yen hwe from omo wo business ni mu dada no with the creation and the act supporting mujumedi amudi no money omo ntem etisen omo excitement omo opportunities no kosen
yo we there me da wase Kojo ka question sen ko mu na wo so busa wo if say ye buy under our leadership and under the leadership of Excellency John Dramani Mahama ye nipa na ewom na hu say yes aban na nidi tree crop adwumadie no pa you have extensive one major thing ye buy na Afiria, I took office 17 February 2025. Immediately after that, and we started intensive stakeholder engagement. To say, menka maninka, share stakeholders, court, you wear 500,000. It's a different groups. And now, if you also an association, can see, you find so far cashew, your cashew Traders and Exporters Association was cashew farmers and your cashew council Ghana CCG and your move and offer coconut federation be our association nyina kaboma enti yantenase ye come now so farmers and your cofield akuhia wo mo etie wo mo de ha wo mo enti na ma de ye nyina no yo mo keka na ene
na mo gina so de
ye enti ekwa ni omo na afi omo kan se adwuma no first ye mba no na se beto ye no no fi se adwuma no obi anhwe so sana obi afi se ye obi ye ni hwesofo obi a ye de opabia enti they wanted us to use the law they cut them another home enti we are going to enforce it after engaging them check your send your manity send your bibia kon ye shase number 1 even kwa ye adwuma news also register a license there no enforcement in the egu akwan ama out of that ye buy ye funny pa by 100 enforcement and compliance and enforcement officers are kuma se ha na be training on mo depo we pass on out ayati omaguma omo church gina kwan so one of the things I also who say so betimi dey sa crops hi bia fa kwan so efi baby a ewo edeko baby adekwa so nya krata friend conveyance
certificate.
Actually, say we na ekwa ha makomo di free sampa na me de bre Mr. Marfo e wo Kumasi ha Mr. Marfo no or krataa so bi dubadie ni bi. Ɔse oni bi a is a lady a yencho ye nyohwe ye no answer encourage you to do that until say obekasa wonya ansa na afi de and no cost until out of this nyina na ye be the biggest ever Ghana tree crop investment summit and exhibition. And when you see ya President Mama na ja do ye bibia because nipa bebre na kojo no minim se sa crops kura no ewo
and our market.
Our market. The omo musim su kakra bi na omo do hwe ya February 17th our Accra that the biggest ever Ghana Tree Crop Investment Summit and Exhibition.
Nti mo agebra mo hwe no videos no na ye really was ye din komo no.
The President Muhammad in enum sembe tuja as far as tree crop is concerned. And send your day person shemu kena anam TCDA so there no you can't chase any bia and no na you go so yeah. And after that on Saturday share 2026 budget mu say abe nti abe de yedi hu djuma enche finance minister nsa wie ne sikana nsa kaskani nyina wia atoto ho niam nyina wie osan de beba abeda di say sikana wa wie hu na say enete ye plan ne de yedi hu djuma ne nyina awie so busa ya stakeholders ne de a continuous engagement. The last one, the cry we mampong programming ni fiada committee field na efekeke na anunti na so bisa papa bi ka asem na ose onhu bi da ya adwuma 25 to 30 years onhu tree crop see obia na obia waba nguram ho wo mampong kra no mfi so nka am pa so kohwe nyuma o mayo ho enti we die enhira mu hia president mama making sure any new moments are coming to be that. And stakeholder engagement is key as far as your no concerned.
Right. With opening up, ne yesi authority, more creative businesses are echo abontino. New people are omo abba space in mono. How are we accommodating them? Omonto to ye saying with the near more yena, are you getting new entrants in Kofwa omo person business in Moafi?
Thank you very much. Kojo, I don't know about tire bakoso because you come on and say nipa bebre na enim se nam di kan no. And na yet Ghana ha adwuma sama ye den all because of be pe we suit ama shey bi we shoot a shey bi adwuma office nko adwuma meanwhile nsase da ho adwuma da ho akua adwuma ohwem kwa abrochi se na edika kan omo mosika pa omo ye farmers. And some of them, and I near Benso, just say, and so top. Who there could be crack at Ghana, could be, send could be price. I could do. And so young people were there, Yapra, Cusco, Cusia Greek, who were jar to her. No, quack of a bank be a Jumai. And need the answer here, as I say, helping when near Coha could be just 5 acres, 10 acres. Net tongue, and so. Enti ye podde bebre senipa bebre ehunu no mo ehwehwe asase fo mo nhiem ebio ye ma adwuman edu say retirement wo bekwa oso nko ukwa hefa na okoko
edi ekra na okoya aka
but this is one of the areas sebi ubehwe ukromo baby obinya asase bi akodua bibi kakra na retirement benefited be ma no ukra otam so person oko cause sadie wo these are areas nti ye bohu the rule afi no ababan nyuma public sector no institutions with the soldier police prisons one sase enwura na afusua miwa expecting government budget bibia ema enti bie wo mani amom se nsase na enwura afusua wo twen wagye ato from Kwame Nkrumah Prince no obetimi edimu 100 acres edua any of these crops the sika de be mound will support your IGF enti yes we ni na de wo mu se no yesika sem cost na ban wo project bi ni ekodi bia ye so wase na betimi ama seedlings say ye de boa say bi nya wo fa wa ho de na meto ye so a private sector driven wa na also ye nti sie wo bibia e de encourage you at the mouse so neko ana ehun nimde ehun tete e betete ama bibi na osa ban ye truth TCD e de boa na ba bia wo no ohun towa ya de nyina ba nti no ye bie sa kwan no say nipa bebre na amfo mu nti no no more eba mu de ye di omo awa too, and now we are doing certain strategic partnership ebi obi ansi awa o abia na awa asase bi wo obi oni okay o asase and em so bin compa seedlings yen kambom na yen famra ewia half a loaf is better than no bread ewia yen cha no se ne o se eche no yen nyina yen sika kakra yen famoa bi no nti our doors are open for new people who are coming, and we want more people to come in. Nipa bebre na wo omukrom sase wo ho now obetimi do 1 month salary bi ato 1 or 2 acres bi no. We are encouraging them to do that.
Yeguso a yedi nkomo fache television Daybreak Jumedie na wasunguso a o hwe na o san ATN. Eden na ye Country Crops Development Authority. Wo ahwe nneema ye wo ye man mu a ebetimi aboa edi sika beba be hye wo a obotom na afi ede sika kese nso beba ma oman no atumpon akonanim. In doing that, omo identify areas a omo pese omo the investment echo yaka share yaka cashew yaka rubber yaka palm
oil palm, yes,
oil palm ni nyina ye nneema a omo hwese omo beye ama nneema akonanim. Na doctor se ohwe we nyina ye kan a waka kube de waka abe de ye wo rubber ene nneema eka ho. What me identify within the country zones are omo yes nneema and what kind of investment and amode eboa won a we into sa felt no
yo koyo se crops here keka ho asem ye coast kuno se nea hu yen geographical locations se also fa abe yen se adwuma ewo part of Eastern any central and Ashanti region ha Ashanti region de okokan ba na sebre Jabenhin na can say example of Jabenhin in Ashanti region as far as oil palm is concerned. You know, areas adwumani ebi na cannot fa cashew any mango na okobro no is eho nyina eso eho da eduaye rubber oko western region rubber eastern bit of Eastern, and then you buy higher TB say Ashanti Accra, I can see betimi a nti any soil research for be have mama soil no at their mind. To share north na share no adwuma bebre e wo ho. Share no nanka edua in the world. And nay abefo niema abemu said that you can have a plantation organized with share. Emra parklands no. Yes, seedlings na year betime enyini less than 3 years or 5 years you can grow them. It's enough eko obi so am yat as even voter.
All right. Enti yeguso ayedi nkomo no ye explain issues na ma say de be ya won so obete nkomo no ase na wahu say de Tree Crops Development Authority Chief Executive na obi nkomo no eni ema ye say de be ya won so ubehu said the enema no air cover. Ntina uchirechiremu areas I identify.
A bit of voter how be when they increase a voter register crown to ba betima enya be. Or say almost say minukwase share so grow on. These are now new, all these areas are there that any of the crops coconut mean say central near that. By Santa Regina coconut wahapa nipe dua coconut. These are all nema we are bringing them out. Until the yen say, you wouldn't say together with the associations, that is where we have the opportunity to assist them. And as I indicated, Emranisha said, "Can be an answer bit to me, a boa woman, a boa." Now, could you, when be a president, Mamma, they concern yet, ni dia keke, na production, a beco keke. And they a better ye. Bebre na yan fansa cashew ni share ya tennis na ya exporting raw sa de ko amanone no a kire se no yenye value addition Inti yen be export ye niema enko keke. Ye beboa ma omo a esiesie ana omo add value. Ade aka ho so no e de amount. Inti value addition eye key. The eboa omo set up. Mbetuma set up factories. Up no so yetimia so wasene ni apeja e de amount. Even through the 24-hour economy program ni nyina no just to assist omo. Yes, so tree crop development by law no or say a set up fund. Tree crop fund. You be grow. Now all these actors are already some alliances based on the omo pe etimidi sikakakana resources share.
Okay, but who said in the videos no you who cashew no any niema omo de wo betimi elaborate kakra over
cashew we cashew apple. Good say one of the strategic focus I sika na investors for amwa abaye ne niema ochi. Cashew kojo uhwe de wo ha ya. Uhwe de mde kutawe.
Yeah.
Cashew new. Cashew no ketwa na tatu on. Cashew not near we no ni. Eye ketwa na keke. Kese nyina ba 80 to 90% yetugu.
Oh. There's a need for
yes, it's our product no huno. Ultimately the way juice, cashew apple juice, cashew apple gin. Mem cashew no me cashew me gin or how the cashew apple.
And a gin
no. And e buy ya hu say na ho den kof from a good cra. Per se the alcohol near shebio. And there are several things that cashew apple no betimi aye. Feed, animal feed, poultry feed, and near mom to me juice, kebab, and wing but you probably bring and eat so keke. You bubu we no at one yeah talk need tiaso. But and see a international conference on it near who say in the sub-region here there are several near no one no you call every coast and then I normally serve here. Cashew they said they wouldn't me David. Yeah, mango juice yeah. And this is one of the areas I'm fit with the mama. One of his vision no, is to make sure the cashew apple will get investors to scale up this. So these are some of the things that the cashew apple itself. Tiano say to me make use now. You make it kitwe all values are. Na kesiye na about 80 to 90%. To me the come on there.
Now, in the conversation, what can about 100,000 hectares of new oil plantation are likely to create about 250,000 direct and indirect jobs?
Precisely.
In these arrangements, more hese ebre bang and you bit me aye way no.
Emre kind so 2026 to 2032. Emre asha sia and te binam kai the Ministry of Finance LED in the arrangement of syndicating the funds, through DBG. Yekoye conference DBG for a babakasa. No more some show estimation. Drew last quarter na financial arrangements, Abba. And a minister now so kasa say asase. Yeah, ina ekano ye hwa asase man tampa unya na kujina so a utu ani se ya. Yes, sir. Them. The minister also through Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, they are looking for government is leading in getting lands and sana individuals and now bodies smallholder farms in outgrowers. So I can come in have started sa discussion also start here so I identify people, identify lands no. I can and you who say maybe a bit me a source seedings a cast a pay assassin in this Kenya. A while as a could bring 6 million seedlings of oil palm and one so cofaba. Tati. A baby or say here irrigation. All these plants are there because Tebiano, a year near the Niato. That means you know, but on the side, say, Antons, you know, now coffee trouble. By Nino, I bear from time also to me planning for irrigation. Since you know so that 24/7 and 365 days you can get water. And these are technology is also there to be able to saa hyehyɛ nyinaa ɛkɔ so but agro and from sikano ɛyɛ key ɛna asase ɛso yɛ key nti yɛ kasa deɛ ɛho nneɛma nyinaa ahyɛ aseɛ ne sɛ da yɛbɛhyia biem si yɛfrɛ forum biem ɛte sɛ yɛ kasa pe ɛna also a yɛbɔ de rewa te sɛ no so wa 5,000 hectares bi 100 hectares bi gu baabi a wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ bie ɛdeɛ na ɔsɔ yɛ one you have to approach TCDA registration and get the understanding ne boaboa ho and to pay now also or shasi yeah sasi.
Right. Is there anything different from Oma wine listing or mono in assessing $500 million facility? No, wine nom na ebetimi aye.
Kaubia betimi aye bi. Kadi mekan ubia betimi aye bi number one. By any three crop here say. Ten questions abansika we this the mama time and yet abansika na okoje. A business money. And the wow ban we a properly registered entity. And now oba. And now oba honoba will be registered and licensed before ever registered again. So you're a registered entity. And I said I'm no one now you and I so asin. Until we need to prove your capacity. So also we will win na me dey shame. Na what they shame. Now could do sebi omo ebema mwane kakra okwa to be able to prove yourself not to me and to obia dey encounter to me qualify so we aboabo ho person you can approach them and I feel oil palm association you know them you understand the business no to me the ho ahim now the ho ball mo they can also support and cause you mfa scanner keke and I feel nipa be dey encounter big land. When it is 100,000, because it's easy to do 100,000. And we are encouraging those who can go in for big lands. Now, in addition to the government, now, so to be a nearby or a properly constituted entity there. Which means now
I see. Reading through more Jumani Adena, I've seen say a distribution of 60,000. Rubber seedlings, focusing on the Western region. Is there a strategic reason to the Western region among ASRD?
And I can say, you can't rubber there. If you may be a free in the Western region. And to be quite and 60,000 and Kwampunanka, Yadeko. The Cassia is almost about 250,000 and yes, Yadeko, but not certain procurement Yamantina and Sa Antimian was and a fee. Project bi so any that so and also intimi enwie pay but hona farmers rubber farmers ewo enti no na o say ekọ ene ekọ re na mka chese ekọ form no mo kan we nyina enti nsa kan na o say de kọ akoma omo ewo ebi wo eastern region cry intimi kọ eastern region rubber force ho to so de no omo nsa beka
the 1.1 million metric tons vision for 2030 visible based on the moon of form
visible and especially if we will get the support from all our value chain actors senior yepeno na me so atu yansam in sakaskana ebetimi because more lands can say na 60,000 was woefully inadequate. They needed more and this is the plant and now but you man can we is edgeman so it goes with the season. A seasoner any intimate coche rubber stamps be because time was a diano
and no abesin.
It is all minor season we do September almost September la be women's now the minor be affirm but ye cause ye do baby a dream so be do what do you only you have problems and then the my edumano a kakra tina cashew. Sorry, casting me in your bay and at this time it goes with the rains. 20 me amount sang count near my through a seedlings no enter one and my jumano eche and only idea about qua my near my eke and again processes a processes am I we get but next year your boy here quantia I remember boy processes in our starting them. It me starting rains in start here seedlings ni go ho dia ni ebetimi akọ anim asensa.
Right. You go so a di nkomo share one area meaning say yen tapoye. But looking at more products are more picking. I've seen share in that direction. Send a honso more boa more hono and vision near towards them.
Good. Share is another share to say any cocoa.
Eboso. Ebi kro besan ho.
Ebi kro besan. If you say the cocoa ye bia share ye bros. Chocolate ye di. We be now di na share.
Interesting.
But nipa share no ye very high commodity. Tina mbuchi for confectionery. Omo ye chocolate nyinara apart from chocolate oils wom ne niema enti enya adekra. And Ghana share has the best quality in Ghana. And I am a marty true and yes adwuma we. Marty true. And I send him Kojo share na yabatu na yendua. A grow wild no an nyame de chair na northern sector and the wopa. And the same you buyer away Cocoa Research Institute and a research winger. Share ne cashew a home development Day. Enti utie mu a na northern sector about 30 to 40% of the share na can room. Ayan de entimi tapokra entimi ma. Ti die nya kra na e di nya about whatever tons millions thousands of tons no ye kakre. Enti die utie odom kan na bi nam kan no. E kwan o betimi abawura bununu mu ho etimi pick it out. One of them is transportation.
So I know can provided tricycles in the
so no betimi akona nima kopa kwedin okikani nyina bom awie de agu sakin aso an one by one aba ene obetimi ade aba enam sa kan so no afein ordinansa bare handi na ekosesa wasesa wo so sa de na denti wo so pe enti ena yedini sa share ni etimi dini wrong
and so then your authority ABA up for a business.
Yes.
Now I've seen the engagements with foreign investors. Which direction and I should say is it through training and now say equipment?
Combinations could you send enemy? When say a new place, we are now developing it. We are now putting more into it. It is a combination. So number one, we are asking them, some of them to invest money into it by increasing production. That is one. Two, a kind of training. They say when a golden forest fall from Russia by, they want to help in training people. Between the tree crop at the Nipako, Russia could train them on the tree crop. And also almost setting up stations to help and giving equipment and input. So edema and obia. Also so in the same Upper West one, I also want to have a pack plant. Obuso obefa grafted share adria. Until these are any obia it's okay. A failure because of government direction, they are going to set up a processing plant. Now fe yamfani nyina ankosa. Ya processing nyina ole no ha enya bibia ansana de akwamana ne esika sema akoso nti it a different engagement omo ye expect na mka omo na nka mo exporting nya ka cheso no the future the next 1 or 2 years future is export sa biem nti no you need to have your plant processed here and some of them are ready. We are signing MOUs and they are coming. Yeah, can say to show that be able to export any of our crops, these 6 crops, we need to have an express permit for us to be able to do that because we are controlling what is going out. And here the directives about share, process or no process. I saw the bami who say, okay, you remember the aqua now, I am my own farm. Yama to me crata. Yes, I would do port because I was TCDA permit on my own farm. That is one of the things.
I don't know. Is it to help in terms of acceptability? And now, also, with my banner, yeah, there are people who think that a buying per se, Jumano Oje. So, is it purposely to look at the quality standards? Say the be a kwaman on here, you be nyam faswa FCC.
No, correct. And no can home. And the two, I see who say where your rightful person to be in that trade. But you buy no, na be brina, no answer why you no the call. Or yet license, or yet registered, no the call. And now, there's a portion of development levy.
Okay.
The koto ye kojo enflu BSc kemu. Farmer no price na oto no. Ose utua development levy. Ni intimidator tricycles man no kofa bi ba echina. Enti wo de kosa no wantua. Aban kwaje bosia na banko fa den no de abeboa. There's a development levy by an act of parliament. Said the audio could be to your home simple and a very small money. To your home simple, not TCD, M1 a boano we are emfa and schedule more ekena. That is another thing that it does. Now, saying data, yeah, thereby much is getting data for decision making. Yeah, but to you, no data behind
to say, I'm with me identify, say, into share, no, challenges, into rubber,
yes,
into coconut, Mama to data biasa.
Yes, now, and corner news. And we needed to quickly. Enya sa data, and then view. If we are seeing na adibia or export bia, a frame with traceability. We say share what they call Vietnam. Omutimi hwehwe mu behu se share no sampa opanyi Kojo Marfo na fuom na sa share ana se kokun cashew ye free buy.
Now say no cry again would bring a certain advantage because you identify as any who say hot there no come more, we can then invest more into those areas as well.
Data hunya pa until na you say na yenso the share yensa. You can't rely on anybody. But give me data. How can we authenticate that data? And through our compliance and enforcement, just add data through customs. So our permit system gives us data. I will churn out the data and know say in a year, this is so much is coming out from this area, going out this, and like you rightly said, these are some of the changes. These are some of the issues. Okay, so in decision making 2027, where do we put emphasis on? Then it's based on science and data. That is one of the reasons why we are doing that. Phase quality and certification, quality certification ring that will open up. That all products we need to get the certifications away. It's the high, it's 101%. Then we can go and near there. So your Niema sales crops you talk meet all standard and premium value is added to.
And I'm sure that Ubia Wajibra or across the country from one region to another. Yaboboswa yenka mango. Dianka mango someone na yomu esin chain. Mango no ediano and also a home como etiseng.
Just say, I know there's a be as an denosana as a home como so ede. Na mango there, was shining example. A year key and intino a boost us. A year me a paira. For something mango, one of the biggest mango farm ever in Kransa. So sabi, it was something crowd mango farm. Quite you unifi. O con Kransa. With the crams is Sia Baquato, for mango farm. And then your mango farm keke. We are the processing facility akanwa. Mango no. We are dana ni iron juice. I won't know. Utota, ya ko da ubekwa ko.
Very dan say yenyabinom.
Unyabi.
Dan say yenyabinom. Who say naturally brewed.
Yes, and you know. That is the mango. You say we are acting down a home some post harvest lost in the doors until we are looking for more people to set up factories that can really quickly turn out a product, Ekobat. Uche Ghana. Mango nyina ko Blue Skies. Bomat Farms. Amwe Sport. Uche niyama de mango chips akwa ukotona bruchia. Uko HPW. Di omende mango ye. Uko huna bruchia unkase yu ye Ghana how. Ghana haya nomde mango. Aye chips. Aye dien ni bisi akikani nyina bo nye dien nom no keke. They have dry mangoes that who are bruchia unkase nti ahoso ye be area ye de ani asusu bi any mango farm so ye pa again de bia no na mka sa de bia aye uniform de bia aye for the sake
covering all of them,
covering all and ye nyi bi mfrim nti mango for so you also saka in terms of the input saka you also education saka obia but obia one unique challenges it be a chemical agrochemical hia we it's a mango pa insects be how then we have to focus on that. And the end good say we work with this or their associations. And Kojo, this is the only institution in Ghana here is public-led, private sector driven. 29-member board. 24 out of them are private sectors. Bia on the processing. Bia. And 3 major ministries sit on the board. Ministry of Trade and Agribusiness, Ministry of Finance itself,
and the Agric Ministry.
Nipa mienu a share ban say di President Mahama ne vision the chief executive the board chairman. Enti adibia bia is coming from the people direct. Farmers some issues and we get it. Processors issues just that the new money does na yes kakra because I fear so hwemu President Mama ba ya na adi ode ahoɔden abɛhyɛm saa ama yɛ driving sa na we say we get to where he has his vision and vision to be able to reach there.
Yeguso ayedi nkɔmɔ anɔpɛ the Chief Executive of Tree Crops Development Authority, Dr. Andrew Osei Okran yɛne no edi nkɔmɔ wɔ ha obie nneɛma mu ama yɛn sɛ de bɛyɛ awo nso a wagye brɛ wɔhwɛ yɛn no obenya akwanya na wahu baabi a wode wo sika ebewura. You want to make sure say o ha wanya sika wode bi kwa amanone nso a obenya so mfa so ede aba. Andy say enema ye bobɔ so nyina I'm sure there are areas of challenge also ohwe say won a eba into that space no ebeboa mo amamu atimi aboa wo mo. So far what are the challenges mu meeting and dealing with them?
Yo, Kojo Marfo challenge no number 1 say nipa anase even institutions in abetia say your authority be like this Tree Crop Development Authority omo e fasa nuaba 6 ho ho asem nyina omo na responsible we be nantia even among ourselves in the ministries and in some authorities no ntiase no eni se na natete tie na omunim no don't feel say bibia ni ho nti won tie a ati fache ha wo sorry also afa coconut wo chiche
They must go through a process. There must be registration.
Yes, and enya wadwuma who say bi anti also who say authority be 6 crops and they are responsible when you hu adwen alright you preventive. And no answer na yen lead na yen company getting intersectorial and institutional coordination is key. It's just fragmented key and be brinana am got almost so a woman no enso no munim say adwuma bi wo ho so your man license na timi dey as o kaka so time first we can you man license with kaka obi anyo do visit no want to say that police special to be a twin case that this year mbana ben a say and one of the challenge for people to know this and a massive education, massive visibility for people to know that it exists. To challenge power institution, yes, I then duplications, ubu and juma, not waje, not or yeah. And I name challenge. Oh, I know be able to seedlings. Seedlings name be a free bar. And for you to be able to deal in seedlings or see a register or nearby the source of the seeds and sana. These are near my enforcement here. They are being afraid. Hey, no more bad but Nina am Ghana Mra and what that. We are just enforcing them to enforcing what is existing. No, a challenge. Now, if we ask for resources, they are a common thing. But I believe that they've done a good job in the act, and the airline say it should be able to run itself if people want go a business, a trade, and yeah, facha me idea. And on two better no say because cashew bako, your tongue, tika umiano. And the idea free now buying a shame canal for you to get money and you to bring money back to a bank. And yes, free, your channel keka that buy a quadjebosia, what the amount. Now, I never could to an hour, the scanny, I scat peche. Those are the issues. Me and then these are technical issues with it. Again, and I'm kind getting other sectors to help us in NTS and how some about customs for Abaso, Forestry Commission, and some about Mabaso, and the police, because I've made them to understand, say, Juma Bako. Into one why I'm in checkpoint to check these things. Now, if we say, when you're here, okay, the big ones. But Commissioner General, Omabwa, Shemukana, Nasa CEO of Forestry Commission. Most of the time, with me, Forestry Commission checkpoint, not TCDA. Officer General, compliance officer general, making sure say and yet timber forest for timber no. That's why you have 3 crops. I get your data. So these are things that we are still pushing. Police for assist here in doing that. We have an arrangement with even military, the kind of partnerships we are doing, national security, because your borders one major problem. Now major problem under the oil palm, vegetable oil no. Man for small girls are through a Togo near the other, no dia begum ha. Inti omo a produce ha no. Say ton 10 cedis a. O dia kwa ntua duty bia ntua tax bia na dia kofan kwanchen bia na dia ba. So ton 1 cedi. Now you are killing the industry here. And again, we can't even certify the quality of the Wachia family. These are all issues are illegal and illicit smuggling and ECOSWA. You tackle on hardly. And again, TCDA, you need power no in terms. So we are working with national security and other security agencies to be able to enforce this. And it calls for all
young
support.
Professional forum, right?
Young
okay. Sa group no, any nei emebunu a omo ehwe no. What's the catch? Anti omewura area and now na wudi hu nkomo yi.
You Kojo say Young Professionals and Youth Coalition na a NGO with using to develop young people in the area of leadership, entrepreneurship and career development. Edikai akwanye nsem no nature leading yourself your one. And after entrepreneurship say who say hey who take entrepreneurship ase na do ho ahyem as your one and know your own career development. Nene me free ho a wa cheche we nyina wie na mabehu say one of the areas that under entrepreneurship they can do is get into the tree crop sector. To get into the tree crop sector now, they can put themselves together. Apart from say we could do bi keke no, there's a whole lot of chain from its logistics, transport, as transport seedlings. The seedlings in Abekomu, you are the transport to take it to where it's going and back. The branding of it. It's a whole and Niema was so young people can get into it. I feel no do digital system. They say about Gen Z. How then now? How then now do you use digital system to help these things? So young people can also veer into that. And I know somebody who met me in London. Again, they asked that they have developed and they want to help us with a conveyance system. And this is young people's work. The also uncle and more bet me account more boma kwaji asase. So mudia, edua we put them together. Yeah, and now see a sad and who see us me aggregator. We the one could be. Yeah, dear we, who bet me aba free akakan nyina abom. Who we are or their comma. Chief executive said, Papa, me aggregator, my kikan boom, or no trader or exporter. And near man doso. These are the areas I'm opening the young people eyes to see, and you come in, and I won't say kwaha na kwaha, but study and see where you have the strength that you can fit in. And when you do na you can. And you said the other offer certificate, first class in the general manager or ha. And no you can was until you say the opportunity and the young professional group no, the message not changing for them to know say. Me and Kasana me training when I'm so this is the area. We'll open your eyes to it. And as we're doing, pick each of them that you think you have the capacity. As an authority, we are there also to direct and assist, and we'll do it. And I'm hoping that my young people will take advantage. And some of them have seen, because I was I'm their leader and their founder, they've seen, and already people are getting into it, and then people are enthused. Because my messages in Libya, now I'm happy. Until the here, mum say, "Yebenya resources kakra." Some of them, nobody me, push kakra to open their own enterprises. So timia afani pa enyuma.
Yeguso ayedin command pay tree crops development authority penia or heso my Ghana munina Dr. Andrew Oseo Kran, do no afre no Andy. Seedlings. So I want to get into that investment. Going into that investment, seedlings no me den enya ye obia bia me kokwa me nsabeka anase eho asem etesen. Now beyond the seedlings no say me pese me wura mu a enema we is it so much? Do I need a huge capital to be able to get into it?
Okay. You could also come we create me an anchor. And they say, me na one fa. Because could you come mankind, could you ukra, and the ose ukra. And now refuses school na okra na friend refuge.
Oh, Okoka. Now if you be koka, what's the mean of ma okan?
Yeah, we said that's the name. And the ose ukra senya unim. Could you kind no? And you're buying, and I me catch you say. We are making sure say omo nursery operators na the best register near license omo. And edwumadi nso ne research institutes edwuma pa. One say abe na coconut ye ni CSR oil palm research institute omo na hwe ye oil palm abe and coconut at the mine. And I name seeds where it comes from. Into omo to be our year and a cassia before I be certified near that. This say chimney in Asia. I have all these research done research for not say yes, we need good. That is one. Say a mango ena yeah institution a my cashew institute wenchi.
Okay, mpacho mame enko break ketwe bi emra me ba na ya to aso. Abusianfo yeguso a wo fache television Daybreak jumedie so ni.
Maybe.
So, Tree Crops Development Authority Chief Executive Anope no Edin Kompacho no no iguasemi so awo.
Yes,
seedlings.
Yes, na me seedlings no tie research stations no. Uko wanchi afa cashew your research station on ha. E na Science Bank ye unim ya anti no. Yen operators ho nti e de atudwa e register omu nyina be hwe ba bia seeds no e free. Then we now authenticate say efri ha na betimi ama waye. And check all the registered and certified operators, any actors in here be publish your din graphic mu. No be say we registered and licensed to do business with. And so open seedlings Eddie can now there reach out to us. Na intimate point you to the right place so that you can get it. Now I easy at the amount because konjo adie ba kwa buy engaging stakeholders na ya ne say and buy obi bechiche seedlings every ha bia na every aban institution mu no abro coconut no aje be 50,000 akwaji asase o 10 acres would dey guso o dey wa twa ho kwan diska kogum edu 3 years na ya ababa akokora enso ya Let us say, what time you seek our waste, omo canary, and then paying for big paying for we bread you more, I must say, I sit in this seed in some day. A young part to make sure, say, be anti just seedling a factory crop, not hundred, intimate channels, or say, making sure, say, until now, my cousin say, oh, here be reach out to tree crop, na intimate point you to the right, tree crop, the office, no, who must see idea, your operational head office cry head office na hanewo the nyame kwan so and now send easier call internet no so a search Facebook na dey and na about Facebook and then Twitter na dey contact ni now how you can reach out to us and Ashanti region ha e be try na your regional northern sector office na and so be aid way ukọ Accra to betimi enya your ho sunyane Wenchi Numina Kede, the office or how you can reach out. Most importantly, there we use calls now you can reach out and get it. Sana meet me account for now.
Now the collaboration within the other sectors near there is it better now? And almost
better now. I can say it's going extremely well. It's all about engagement. A public institution. And for me, Ubia on a mandate. But Ubia on a mandate, we cannot work in silos. Yankwaya intiminya. Na yankwaya na mkase fire act na who say or shut down building list of institutions are listed. Tell you we cannot do without them. I cannot do without standards authority. I cannot do without EPA, Forestry Commission, police, customs, food and drugs authority. These all to say a institution it goes with everything. And you started his engagement with them. So be and as for security agencies there, because this is a precious crop. And we're doing that and it's going well, constant engagement. Even your national task force, monitoring task force made up of police, national security, OBDAG, and all of us put together and job exercise so as far as smuggling and illicit importations are concerned. And it's going well.
For Obia or Shayan or pay the person very excited na say the die near Matthew or how boom say I didn't have to share assurances not at the same. Because a huge investment now for Eco.
Good dear American, I didn't come here to appetite so brand and more sikania dear when dear you be transparent and I'm can't say. But TSS I don't need private sector driven. When I want TSS me pese me yebi to boa obani be push you. I'm waiting me in terms of knowledge, in terms of any material assistance via nebetimaya near. The assurance in the end, only our doors are open to give you the direction. we hear asase ye ka say atwa nananom bomiwura no amane asase omwo a betimi ensa betimi aka asase o investors me ka say Thailand for the kind if Thailand e buy e pass asase ye mom 20,000 hectares no medua abe enti ye ji nananom asase o mo asase ne ba de o mu se nye asase o be kriti adwuma na ma maburu no wo bebi ensa be kan maburu no be nya adwuma enye no ko dua abani wi a o ye factory wo ho ba process enyuma anti accountant for bebem ma be ye nnuane ti say so nananom should take advantage of this and give us so we return to them lands ti say bi na kan say uti hai md utika ba so infa na benya 10 acres ato so ye fa na mampo hine chire ha ya 10 se chire ha ubenya 10 acres what 10 acres ewia bien na apeso dua cashew na say den assist to cashew ubenya bi wa ha ye wo bi na ye ma kakra ye de be ma. That is what it is. The assurance is there. We are there to guide and guide you. See, na afi yensa can grant bi sika bi aba. Then I'm so born home the engine. Yensa ka bi ade. Ye ka say bi asa any ho, but it has the potential to give. The ebe ye ye be set up the tree crop fund near grow. That fund na grow na ho. Na ye hu sania o start here. Ye obi kakra. Ye be so asne. That is what I want to assure you. These are things that are there already.
Okay, anopay me hwe ebia wo hwe me obepese obebisa CEO asem mame ma osa akwanya no in the next 5 minutes whilst I di nkomo no se o ase bia obese obisa efa se obese odu sika ewura kubemu obese odi wura nkutom obese odi wura mango cashew emu bia no obetimi afra no pay on 020-633-4646 020-633-4747 nipa ba ko mienu miensa omowo asembisa no na yebisa opani ama no aboayen. But Andy, whilst you are doing all of this then na wan kasa so ohwe that ochina bi se uni aso ye ho wo ba bi fofra obi betimi abo udin akase opani baaye yenso de oyema ayeni.
You two question na am ka say the hese me dia media but me say bia na enya no na akwa aka
then na echina bi se wuni sa aso ye ho a womo a woni womo abeye adwuma wo ho no ebeka se enam ne so na yebie rabai emusei ana kashu yebie mu esei
Kojo that's we den ka okwa wetima aka ma me
wow can so dem a wa ya metimi
point me now to say bedru offense. The offense de Kumasi ben. Kumasi na ben wo. Aso na head office ntie ben wo number 1. Ontimi enam di kan no ontimi a it's offer abefo atentan no so. Ehwehwe number na hwan ne nkranfo. Eno ye 1. The ben emben wo eye wanchi office ho enche nya office will be operating. Enye sa so adi so odru northern region. Na wakofro baby obefre bia na you can get information tino ni tia wa mun say offense so oba Kumasi a ebetimi aba na ofre a de nkomo bi abeso onum die no on be pass on to the right
just so we are able to identify the Kumasi office administration
regional administration e kwa chire no ansa na bekwa akuru regional minister office ho no e kwan bi da nche ho ofa ho sa ukosa say tree crop development authority head of war and chair hona ubowura ho a ubehu staff bia the officer
nipa no wadaroma oba fidua mu nso a ye bekwa akokire won office no na wako akodi udwuma ewo ho
ho ho so that is that na me say nyame encha de no afin kwa na wie no ebe bia ama onsa atimi ayentietia wo bebre no areas no. Okay. Na minua no kan no kra ye beti ye say yes eka ebida ho last times ebinu so seedlings eba ya bono ade akọ na ye eka na tree crop for so eda the Ministry of Food and Agriculture ho na minister no ema omo ye seedlings no ye beti ye di hu dwuma ade akọ ya kwa ma akọ Ministry of Finance o me validation na antino empire bona yem hese ensabeka ama mo na mo nso mo saka entimi nka ho bebre because ye betoye na enokre omo yeso omo validation ni ade enti is under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture ono so abo akira koma finance nsaka na nka otimi ede atua ama nipa hona edru sese.
All right. I'm sure I have the last person. I'm sure that's the last issue. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Mpacho fawasem ebre na chief executive
Me, the president said, I think see another chief coffee application. Now, I don't know. I can't imagine an office or wall. I don't know. Good minute. Rural areas the yes I know. I don't know about any magistrate and I in the rural areas. And the panel into farming any bit many assets. Just for car I can't imagine. So that's no mind. If you are much. Oh, one of the in the baby.
Hello. Oh, and I'm sure that I'm common say the last response ana chief executive mano. Nti na mbeze me hu baby poti a ofre yen efiri because ose afia na omo open offices no. Nti se oba wanchi a ose omo so ye ewo ho. Oba kumase a omo obi nkran so omo obi wo ho.
Sampa.
Pacho hin bio.
Sampa.
Okay. Kedi. Tamale.
Ena misaka ase enche Ashanti region hai. Mura na amampon hene da sebre. Ehu de ono kra ya se ne Ashanti region ha. Se mampon ebe ye military hub. Enti me catch us enche obohun se mampon ni other places bia en sabesum bia so e be offices no. Na wetimi enya access no. Enim pa se be bia sabi inkrase ho na adwuma no ewo enti se nya we ati crop no kwa bo hwe no afia na wote ho nsem aha enti no sabi se komdo na unya aduane a emfe nsabi no nyina ni di ye na ye still didi ni kakra nti ye ba enche baby a obia no ubenya de ben ho but the entimi kan say bia ukrum ebi be wo ho it depending on area but ubenya de ben wa entimi no mo di enkita ho.
Right, you to carry Sadaroma near the offend a brew, say, what be do Kumase, Unyaka, or the be do Juma. Bibi aba Kumase, I obey no, Edio to carry rentals say, why ready so be somo, not what wako. Chauffeur driven vehicle, comfort no A1, comprehensively insured, just at the airport, one bench, friends, one bench DVLA, why ready so be somo. Dize unya bedu Kumasi na ye car na uhia what be your rounds ebi a oba excursion ebi a oba all students meeting afahye bi na ma oba ye ubedu a na ye car ho asem de a edi auto car rentals sebra na won be so se de be ya oba na okwa ubetimi edi won ho adanse pa waka ho bi ne de ofen ebrel. We are also letting you in sure that said last week Sunday when yabre about 7 anwumre no anhwe program ni bia enura de unya bre na ohwe said the talent is out there. The Gifted Icon Season 2 grand audition no bi afrim ne ma bi akọ ọmọ anim a won so waboa won ama wakọ anim no wabọ won bra se de etie pepepe. So Sunday evening 7 p.m. on Fache Television, Gifted Icon grand audition no koso. The picture of the day na yemfa ene dwumadie no so emra na wiye. Okay, so this is the picture of today. Doctor, which me identify the Pakwama?
Oh, we see my mate to the boot. Former Chief Justice. Maybe I can't hear because only boss, only President Mama and the Quasar.
Aye.
President Mama, sorry, be a Yahoo.
Okay, and then Chief Executive, let me identify the first female Chief Justice in Ghana, Justice Theodora Wood. Nimfoni ni yade ebrewa anopay nso yeda mo ase da ne da se de mo boa yem yade dwumade no ebrew nyabre na hwe en ne pa bebre na yewo edema. Okay, so you connect and socials no activations no for audition no ho asem no ho activations ni nyina na why active wa me hu se de niam na ko you are sending your text messages and indicating to us also or preferences or the kahwa a bomber jumedie no AF papa. The MCR team na no pay do BBS, the news team as always great for sports. Yada BBS after those who are behind the cameras as always. We are grateful. Andy, I no pay that's it. Say we are bye. Mama fa doctor nka ho na anya sa umbeka say eh mai. No friend Andy sir. But your doctor
Original Mr. Now,
was it? But your point why?